He doesn't like me, and I don't like him.
Us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Huh?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
You just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
It's happening. Listen, before this episode starts, we just thought we'd make a little clip to let you know that anyone who doesn't know, we now have a Patreon. It is patreon.com/another one podcast. And there's like a few different tiers on there where you can go and get where you can sign up to us. And it helps us make this podcast. Helps us make it, helps us pay for the podcast, helps us make it better, helps us improve and put more content out. We've got big plans for things we want to do. Haven't we? Since
Yes, we have. We've got big plans. We have got big plans.
Yes, Rob. Yes.
No, we have got big plans, and without anyone signing up to the Patreon, this will die.
Yeah.
This will go away eventually because if we can't make it work financially, we can't keep doing it, can we?
No, we can't just keep throwing fucking...
No, and we've got Aftermill to buy, and that fucking costs
We've got kids to pay for.
Yeah.
Listen,
We
I'll
need
be
to
honest.
keep this-
If I can't provide, I'll leave.
Yeah.
So
And we already know.
you don't want to make an orphan.
We already know how it's going, don't we? So we needed to be giving us something back.
Yeah, please.
Because we're bleeding here.
My kids are begging. My kids begging.
So sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/another one podcast.
That's it. There's 3 different tiers, loads of different prices.
Pick one.
Pick one. Help
Sign
us.
up. You won't even notice it going out your bank. It's a couple of quid.
Less than a Tesco meal deal. Or, well, maybe more than a Tesco meal deal.
You'd buy
I don't
a
know how much
starving man a meal deal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm
That's what
starving.
we are.
Look at me.
Look at him.
I'm
Do you think that? Do you think this?
Help.
Another one.
It's happening. Hello. Let's go.
Are you out of
degrees.
breath just off that head motion?
No, it's because it's 13 degrees outside.
It is 38 degrees.
That wasn't an out of
You're
breath.
absolutely right. It's about to get a lot hotter with these red hot riffs coming your way, lad. Don't you worry about that. Already started on a lull, have we? Sorry. I'm excited. I'm already. I'm coming off the back of another podcast, so I'm coming in hot. You guys are like, you got to catch up, if anything.
Like
really.
a switch,
Right,
like
okay.
a switch in it.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I was hot 55 minutes ago.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. That's him. That's
Yeah.
How's that me?
That's a driver's issue. I don't know. I'm the talent. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm there. I'm off the
What
grid.
time did you get out the pod?
I mean, they picked me up at like 5:45 or something like that. So
Yeah,
I think we started at like, we would have started at 5 past
Oh, the
6.
driver's issue, not Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, the
The
driver
other
from the other pod.
yeah.
Right.
I didn't know what
That's
was going
their own
on. I
time
didn't
they've
know.
wasted,
Well, I didn't
innit?
even know what was going on. Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
I'm
lads.
just tell me where to be and I'll be there. You know what I mean?
I done their pod last week. Look, it's not getting shared now. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Had a
They
lovely.
deserve my profile.
We had a lovely
Nah.
drink.
Did
We
you
did.
Go to the pub?
Gammoniest pub I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Did
What
you?
was it called?
Did you feel
I
unwelcome?
remember.
The
It
Anchor Inn.
wasn't that bad. It was just outside. I was just hot,
Swarmed
Sweaty.
by flies.
Nobody told you to wear jorts.
thinking I could have been at home having a steak with a bottle of Pinot.
Yeah, you're dying. You're dying to cancel this. You put it in my head. Once it was in my head, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
That close we were.
I could just be in that paddling field.
It wasn't
now.
for Danny Mac. We were that. We could have been. Yes, sound.
No, it was cancelled because I missed the message, but it was cancelled for about, I reckon,
2 minutes.
40 seconds,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that. It was, oh, we're not doing it. Then the next message was, it's back on.
The
You know what it
channel-
was? No one was free Wednesday. You 2 weren't free Wednesday, and neither was Phil Ellis. And I thought, I can't be asked texting around. Let's just fucking get it
Right.
The,
We're,
temp-
we're doing the same game.
the temporary relaxation I had of.
Yeah.
done. Why was you relaxed?
I'm joking. Nice to be
Is
here.
that a real bowling shirt?
It is, yes, yeah.
Did you get that
Impulse.
made, or did you find it in a charity shop with Jim on?
Found it on Etsy.
Oh, on Etsy.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's that?
a
Depop,
bowler called
actually.
Jim never wore that, you don't think?
Oh, Depop.
Yeah.
Oh, I respect it. It's Depop. Well, I thought it was retro.
Well,
It
this
looks a bit
says-
cool. He's got like some.
Nah, it's
Some
Charlie
fella called
Sheen
Jim,
vibes,
he's got
isn't it?
it.
Yeah.
It says Northwest
2.5
Solutions on, so I think it might be like.
Have you Googled who could be?
Yeah, I think it's like a plumbing company in like the northwest of America.
Oh,
So
right.
if you're out there, Jim,
I
you're not getting it back.
Weirdly, I was thinking this on the way in. When do you reckon you're ready to be a Jim?
My dad calls me Jim,
Does he?
and he's the only one who calls. Is
Is that like a cute ironic thing? No.
no, just like he's always has. He's always gone Jim.
Right.
Otherwise, it's James Kenneth, JK, James Kilogram,
Yeah.
Alan,
When do you
Al.
think you're going to be a Jim? Because like I've slowly, last 2 years, I've become a Bobby. Never used to be a Bobby. He was always
True, but
Rob.
that's a cooler step, I think.
I think I like Jim.
If you'd have reverted back to
Jim and
Roberts,
Jimmy.
then I'd have been like, ah.
Yeah, but Jim and
I
Jimmy.
think I'd call you Jim.
Yeah, but in a Jim or like
Jim
Yeah, but you
Allen.
do it
Yeah,
in an ironic way, though.
or Jimbo.
Jimbo, maybe, yeah, Jimbo. Yeah.
Jambalaya.
I'd start calling you.
Jambalaya is good.
No,
Whereas like
need to respect
Jambalaya
him more.
Shaman.
I think as I maybe sort of 40s, I think Jim's then
Oh, that's a bit late.
yeah. But it's just like
You want to be early 30s.
I hate my name as
What
well.
about Jimmy?
Nah,
Jimmy's quite young.
Jimmy. But yeah, if I
I think you're too old
here comes
now,
to the
aren't you, for
stage,
Jimmy?
Jimmy Allen. Fucking
Yeah,
people expect like Bernard Manning.
Get no
No,
respect.
no.
You still come to stage as James Allen.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Being Jimmy
I
off
just hate
stage.
them. James
But
Allen
once
just
he's
doesn't
up
have a
there, he
nice
fucking
ring to
owns
it.
that
Jay
stage,
Allen's a
doesn't he,
bit
I'd say,
short.
yeah.
Yeah, Jay Allen.
Jay,
You're
yeah.
cool
He's
enough
up
for
there
Jay.
like a Jim.
And I don't have that thing to where like if I was like called like I don't know James Pennington, you could call me JP. Like a
That
J.
feels like somebody who's actually. I feel like I know somebody or
James.
seen his name is James Penny.
Whereas like a JA, you can't just call me JA.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, middle name's K, people call me JK, but then people like that Jamiroquai in it, and he's
Right.
no one wants to be associated with
Could be
Jamiroquai.
JKA.
JKA. That's
JK.
that's Paul in it, Joker
Oh.
Smith in it. So
Mm.
it's good. You gotta try out, you gotta try out
JKR.
the new stuff.
That's it. He makes all my nicknames up for me.
Yeah,
Which is
great
great.
barrier riff.
I never
Exactly.
realised about Greg Destiny until before.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit. That
Funny that though,
I
innit?
know. He brought me up to me that last night as well. I thought I was over as well. I tried to lean into it, but
It's not going to be over.
it's
is it?
it's not working. Yeah,
Where
it's
where
on posters. It's
Is it legit legacy?
yeah how
No, no.
I made that up as well.
Francis Harnwell.
It was going to be Kyle the Entertainer legacy, but I got talked out of that.
well
Thank
like
God.
Cedric.
Like Cedric, because you
As
don't.
if, yeah, 'cause
you're
you can
so
call yourself
desperate
whatever
to
you
be black.
want.
Yeah, it's because you didn't voice
Yeah.
a badger on Madagascar or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. No, he was the just give me a little nibble, whatever that guy was, the king. Yeah, he was sick. Him.
So you were Frank.
What?
You were Frank.
Kyle Francis Harmon, yeah.
KFH.
Carl.
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
Is Kyle your real
right,
name?
okay.
Kyle's my real name. Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
what gives you the balls to say legacy? Because like
I mean, well, when I started, I didn't know anything, and it's comedy. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
who
you, just
cares?
get away with it, don't you? As long as you doesn't put the legacy or.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
true.
know,
Yeah.
And then it was a basketball nickname anyway, so
Why?
just because I thought I was good, so
Oh,
an
okay.
insult that I just adopted again.
Got a legacy
People try and
dropped it.
abuse me, but I'm just like, well, I'm going to take it. People are like, are you think you're black? It's like, well, I am. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
It's sound.
Oh, yeah. He hopes.
For the next
No,
hour,
never met his dad, so maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Fingers
Thanks
crossed.
for bringing that up.
Talcum X.
Talcum X.
Talcum X.
That's a new one for you.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah. What else? We got Riffy Clyro,
Riff
Riff
Clyro.
Richards, Riff Richard Pryor,
uh,
Riffy Longstockings.
yeah.
That's about it, I
Riff
think.
from Back to the Future.
That's
I
exclusive.
feel like we're
You're lucky to
just
have
on
that
their
on the pod.
podcast
That's
now.
a new one. I've
It's
not
fine,
heard that
mate.
one.
You know where I'm at with
Yeah.
the podcast game now.
We're just sitting on the group chat now. That's it.
Star Wars.
You
That's
don't
what
want
we're
to be
doing
here
now.
either,
Yeah.
if that makes you feel any better.
Star Wars. Revenge of the Riff.
Just got, thank you. Nice.
Listen, calm it down now,
Sorry,
Jay.
sorry,
Right.
sorry, Dad.
Right. So.
What are you? You're the king of Bootle, aren't you?
King of Bootle, Big Bobby T.
Big Bobby T, yeah.
Started calling myself the Gorilla King. But it's Gorilla, G-U-E-R, because it was.
Gorilla King.
Oh, Bobby Tarantino.
No.
Oh, I like that.
No,
No. Okay, all right.
No one else but myself. You know what I mean?
And what about you, Collar?
I am not in the mood.
Riff ending. Riff
it.
commencing. Powering down.
So what do you think about Ricky Martin?
He bangs, he bangs.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Mark Nelson.
Nelson's
said
show
that.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
What,
Fucking
He's
lifting over
got to
there.
love prison. I'll tell you that.
Exposed.
what's the whole story?
I don't know. I just thought about it, and then I just thought
You must know. You keep up to date with that.
His
story.
nephew's hot as fuck and he made a
Yeah.
mistake.
You keep,
That's what I
James,
got
you
the
keep up
gist
to date
of
with
it.
all the gross things going on in the world.
Yeah,
He,
so what happened though?
he was abusing, wasn't he? or
he
something?
abused his nephew in Cuba, I think, or Puerto Rico.
What do you mean? Like
Not saying that
where
makes
he's
it-
from, or they went on
Sexual
holiday?
and romantic relationship with nephew.
Yeah, but he just said in Puerto
In
Rico
Cuba.
or Cuba.
James just wants you to know that he's got a tan. He's a
Yeah,
good-looking
yeah.
kid. He's not just.
Yeah, but I did say in Cuba or Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is, did he take him away on holiday and just like fucking?
Oh, I don't know, but I
Like,
assume
you didn't see this kid coming down a water slide, all right? It was magical. Straight down the kamikaze, just
50
straight
years,
stood up straight
apparently,
away.
though.
50 years. What was he doing to him?
Well, this is a Daily Mail headline that I can only read because I won't accept the cookies. Ricky Martin's brother says nephew accusing singer of incest has mental health problems. As it's revealed, the troubled 21-year-old has a criminal record and threatened to kill a female co-worker. Can't read anymore because of the cookies.
Oh, so the smirch is on to blame the victim already.
Yeah. Must have a lot to lose, mustn't they?
Just-
Royalties.
Does it just happen to you women? Sometimes as men get besmirched as well.
Cain Velasquez happened to as well, didn't it?
That's probably your cable.
Lives in
Coming out.
Cable's dropping out.
live in La Pida Loca.
Living the
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's sick. Good shit.
Swish.
Swish.
Nothing but net.
Anything better than that? Anyone? No.
Don't do puns, do pain.
I can't remember any
Vida
other
Loca.
songs.
There were those two, weren't there? She bangs.
She bangs,
and
and Living the Vida Loca, yeah.
I wasn't.
Side A, side B. The 90s, man. New 70s, the 90s. R. Kelly,
Living
Ricky
in
Martin.
Cell Block Geo Loca. What's his
Oh,
name?
shite.
Mate, come on.
Living in, what's that famous
listen,
prison?
listen,
What's that
listen,
famous
listen.
prison where all the
We're not just
terrorists
going to
go?
sit here while you riff.
Guantanamo.
Guantanamo, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a terrorist, though. He's a nonce.
Yeah, that's true.
Shame.
They
Was
should
he a
put him in
nonce
the
though?
same
He's
place.
21. Oh, yeah, because he was...
Are you losing your
nonce,
touch?
yeah.
What?
Are you losing your touch?
Ricky Martin, isn't
I
it?
don't know if I ever had it.
Right. Last 2 times I'm seeing you riff, you're struggling.
What are you on about? It was a roast battle. I tried to riff and then he was complaining
You're
about
struggling
fucking...
now. You're struggling
He
now
was
as well.
What do you mean? If
He's-
anything, I'm
he's-
keeping this pod alive.
He's so salty about this. So,
No, I'm not.
You
He
are.
was a big deal for him. I'm not asked. I rocked up in a tuxedo, whatever.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
but
that
that-
makes
but-
it more of a
Walked it
big
in.
deal for you.
but mate, that's 2 losses in a row. I thought I had,
Unofficial roast battles.
they were on, we both got paid.
It's just 2 people yelling at each other in the back of a bar with a mic. That's not a fucking...
So Legacy thinks he's like the king of roasts.
Right.
I never said that either. I'm
Aye.
the king in general.
He's won 4 in London or something shit like that, and then he's come
I've won
up
2
here,
there.
come the north, been
Right.
assaulted twice.
Unofficial
Right.
ones. Him. I was after Amsterdam. I couldn't even open my eyes. It was the day after that. I was so
Absolute
blazed
rubbish. No,
still.
because you messaged
didn't even try
you
again.
messaged Quinn for dirt, and then Quinn sold you down the river, and then I thought,
Freddie Quinn, yeah. No, I didn't mess him. He told me that in the green room.
yeah,
Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Bullshit, innit? You know
What?
about
He
this?
give fake dirt?
But out of nowhere,
Legacy
Simon, like
fake
literally just
info.
fucking real quick. He
And he ran
was
with
like,
it.
"Oh, you know about James Allen?" You know, I was like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "Oh, his mum said he had cancer for a few years, so I wouldn't let him go to school and homeschooled him because she didn't want him leaving the nest." And I'm like, "That's the closer, baby."
Right.
And then
Right, so when you hit
That was
though-
naive if you were a good roaster. A good roaster would have sniffed that.
Yeah.
that
no, but it was like literally, it was like he
That
didn't
would-
even have time to make up that.
Yeah, but that
He
wouldn't-
didn't
but-
even know I was roasting. It came out of nowhere. His delivery sold it. Put it that way. Trust
That
me.
wouldn't matter though, right? If you sold it properly. So the audience must have gone, nah, it's not true. Like the way you sold it.
well, that's the thing, Rob. It would have worked if you hadn't gone. By the way, before I say this, it isn't true.
Could I found out? I
why?
found out right before the roast.
Yeah.
Fucking Ben Silver comes up and said, "Oh, by the way, this," and I'm like, "What?"
So there was there was a clip of Freddie going.
Oh yeah, Dead Men, yeah.
Yeah. I don't follow their podcast, thank God, so I
I'd
didn't
done it
see
anyway.
it.
I've just done it anyway.
But I did, but I tried to change it in like a funny way or
don't-
whatever.
nah, come
I mean,
into
I
it.
had some. One of them was like,
I mean, you're already a scorch mark on the pavement by that point, mate. I'd already.
He looks like he looks like he'd
trying
shoot
to
up
give
a
us-
school,
stop trying to give us
but
your best look,
only
man.
with
Fill it
with a super soaker. You know what I mean? That was.
Mate, I just dropped that Talcum X one. That wasn't even in my rotation. That
Exactly. I
was
don't even remember what it was. I blacked out, but.
you said I had a
It's not
lot.
new, is it?
No,
It's not new for you.
your piece de resistance was James.
So anyway, they were 25 quid in JD.
no,
And I think they fit me nicely.
I like
Nobody's
that
mentioned them
gear
yet.
change. I
Thank
like that,
you.
Kyle.
oh no, let's
A lot of people do
I
denim. I
respect
think
that.
denim's dead. I go with whatever this is. You know what I mean? But
let's
whatever.
reverse. Let's
What?
exploit.
Rewind,
you said
go on.
you said, "Oh, James, you've got a long neck, haven't you? We have to wear 2 scarves." And
He's got like a telescope,
the
don't you reckon,
response.
love?
That's the response it got.
I've been backing
Fuck you.
Your
Simon.
next
I've been
longer.
backing you.
How is it?
I've been
How
backing you to
dare you?
promoters, and you're coming out with shit like that.
What do you? I mean, I just rocked
told
up.
you,
I just
don't-
rocked up. I punched the time
Don't
card. I
ruin
was
my
there,
good
all
name.
right.
Don't ruin my good name.
I punched the time card. They give me a tenner.
Well, then
big
you
man
got to say
boom.
one thing. Maybe the only argument is the fact that he is kind of anytime, any place, anywhere. So maybe that's okay for you.
Thank you, lad. I appreciate
I'll
it.
give him that. I'll
Nice.
give him that. But that's only because I'm fucking fuming with him. And when I'm being nice to you.
That's what you got to worry.
Bullshit. God damn it.
No, but anytime, any place, anywhere, then I suppose you got to give him that, maybe. A bit of respect where respect's due.
That's it. Let's see. Yeah.
He's
But
willing
then
to
call
throw
me out,
down.
whatever.
Then you'd afford that, but then the redemption, you had time to plan. Like you planned the suit, And I thought, oh, Kyle's
I
probably
didn't
taking
plan
a
a
bit more
suit. I had the suit.
What, you wore the suit at...
Wore a tuxedo for his next
both?
roast.
for
No,
next one.
I
just
seen
for
it
that
on clip
one.
with Keegan.
Yeah, just Keegan's, yeah.
And what did you eat, like, suck a... What was the thing? I seen you eating
No,
something
one
with
of
his
them
dick.
Oh, I
candy
had to eat
neck
like a
bracelets
candy
that you-
thing off his thing, which another thing I didn't even know what was happening.
Right.
Yeah, so that was another thing that the forfeit, I guess, which the original forfeit was he had to do a crowd work set, Keegan, and I had to do a set that fully written. I couldn't speak to the crowd or nothing.
So
which I said I'd do, but Keegan said, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "What a fucking."
Oh,
pussy,"
really? You're
so,
not doing
yeah.
it?
I'll
That's a
do it,
shame.
whatever. Yeah,
You're better than that.
Right,
Time.
eh?
You phoned your nan on stage.
that was hilarious. Though.
What,
She's
it
a
really-
natural. She crushed jokes
really
or whatever.
was.
Riffing's in the blood. Called her up. She's ready straight away. Sick.
Peter
I
Riffin.
suppose that's maybe runs in the family, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Yeah.
That's it exactly.
FaceTime.
Within reason, if you have a signal.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not on Tesco Mobile, any place, any time. If you were DE,
Riffy Martin.
shut up.
Where you living this time round? Still in your uncle's?
Still on
couch
my
or
uncle in the dining room. Yeah.
The dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've pushed the table out the way now, so nobody eats on the table. It's just me sleeping there and that. Like.
You
Called
sleep
Ricky
on-
Martin. Come on. You're in the dining room,
Yeah.
sleeping on a what?
On a bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's 31 years old, doesn't have a bed.
Like a fold
I'm
out bed.
30. I'm 31 on Thursday, so stop aging me. Lad. Take
Right,
it easy
so-
there.
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
But by the time this comes
Exactly.
out, we'll
Yeah,
neither here nor
you're
there.
going to be 31 and you won't own a bed.
I'm 31. Exactly.
Have you ever owned a bed?
Nah. What do you mean? Owned a bed? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you're like one of those people who goes
Like
on
the kid from the Blind Side.
I've never
Fucking
had
hell.
a bed frame. No, I've got like I'm ready to rock
You're
whatever.
like Michael Orr from the fucking Blind Side.
You're one of those people who book a 2-star hotel delibery to go. I'm only going to be sleeping in it anyway.
Yeah, of
We're looking
course.
for
What are
me.
you on about? That's
Hey,
it.
hey, if I stay here, I've had a bad night. You know what I'm saying?
Doing that.
Yeah.
You think prostitutes complain? As if. If it's good enough for Lenny Henry, it's good enough for them.
Who?
Rennie
Lenny Henry.
Yeah. He's noted for his indigestion, isn't he, rather than his comedy skills?
Me or Lenny Henry?
You're having chest pains now when you just compared yourself to him.
What is this, you motherfucker? It's 3
going-
against
you
1
going-
over here as
I'm
well.
not- I'm not
Is
on
anyone
anyone's
trying to
side.
talk about what he's wearing? The
I'm not on
jean shorts and the
anyone's side.
shorts?
What?
You're roasting me? What's he fucking wearing over here? Looks like a fucking cool pedo. It's bullshit.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't. It's
He's just
anarchy.
pissed
Over
off.
here, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on here?
What?
I can see all your dick.
Yeah.
Outline,
Can't see all
Marshall
of it.
top lad, well done, good shit. Over here, I'm not even going to get started on you,
I
Stretch.
think Alan looks cool.
Nice one.
What he doesn't. He looks like Charlie Sheen's dick. Fuck
That's
him.
not. But his shirt, his penis didn't wear a shirt, so.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You going to Australia?
I hope.
Kyle.
Edinburgh
In
first,
January, yeah.
Are you going to Edinburgh?
7
Of
shows
course.
a day in Edinburgh.
I'm the king of the fringe. World record.
You're not. You're not, mate.
230 gigs. Got the
I
record,
remember
haven't
you
I?
trying to do that.
What do you mean? Doing it? I did it.
Is that
Yeah,
official?
you didn't. We didn't know each other then, but I saw you knocking around that one where Muggleton did his show. Where's that? What's that? It's like got a court. Is it the pear tree or something?
It is, my man.
Oh, yeah,
I seen
yeah.
knocking around there.
by
with a
Gilda
Liverpool game.
Balloon.
No,
What? No, he's right.
It's got a nice,
You're
it's got a
right.
nice,
Yeah.
nice beer garden.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick there.
So you do 7 shows a day,
That's what he's doing.
That's what
this.
I'm locked in now. Yeah.
right? So for how many weeks?
Whatever it is, like fucking the 4th till the 28th.
So this,
maybe?
hold on,
Jesus.
this 230 shows, was that like, is that an official record? Or
No.
what?
Yeah, I mean by me, obviously, and
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
at
that's
the
of course.
fringe or
Yeah,
whatever.
gospel.
But
Then,
I didn't.
Peter, you speak.
I didn't hit up the Guinness World Records or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I can't read and
Buying
shit.
a rad isn't it?
yeah, yeah. I didn't want it to
also-
be official.
I think
Fucking
I
hell.
decided the night before somebody was talking about it or whatever. You know what I mean? I love a riff, and and the riffer on the other side of the table. And I said, "What's the record?" And he said, "It's 2:15." I said, "I'll beat it." And my friend was like, "You won't." And it's like, "Well, now I'm doing it." So then I was just started messing everybody. And like I said, it was
So have you spoke to the
socially it was
Fringe, though?
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done like a write up on it and all that at the end when it was finished and all that.
But you
sort
didn't
of
get
shit, but
Spirit.
it
You
was
should have
like,
got Spirit
whatever.
of the Fringe or something.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
should have got 10 grand Spirit of the Fringe.
Spirit of the Fringe is an award they give out for like.
And you get 10 grand for it if
you-
you're doing something the
yeah.
most fits into the ethos
Yeah.
of the Fringe.
I
What?
think Damien
Embodies it.
Kingsley won that year, and he pretended to be a security guard at all like gigs. He put a high vis on, and he just went round pretending to be
That's funny.
security,
That's good.
and that
That's
was it.
pretty funny.
Telling people that he
Well,
can't
I done
come
a
in and
fucking
kicking
bomb
people out and all
athlon.
that.
I should have got that. God damn it! Like a spirit stick, like bring it on.
Yeah, like James Milner.
Yeah,
just,
should get 10 grand for it, yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That.
Phil Ellis got it for the funds and games.
yeah.
What's that mean?
Did you get 10 grand for that?
Yeah.
What's Funs and Games mean?
There's a show he
The
did.
show that he did that like took him.
Oh, is that what one he won the Fosters with?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't win the first. That's the whole point. He wasn't eligible for any category because it was
he told me he did.
no, because it was in the category for the children's show.
Yeah.
It wasn't eligible for any award.
Yeah.
It was the best show of the Fringe that year, so they gave him the Spirit of the Fringe.
Oh, that's sick. He the other night, he fucking murdering him. He's funny as fuck, him, isn't he? He's so good.
Yeah.
Should get him on.
See you.
So you're going to Edinburgh again with a show?
A couple. Do you want to?
Because this will be out, don't it? Just by
please.
Edinburgh start, won't it?
Well,
This will probably be out by the start of Edinburgh.
this will come out like
Like time that just perfect.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Please call it for show.
For
Yeah,
sure,
that
the for
2
show
hour
show.
booking you got in a perfect.
How many shows for show?
I'm doing that sweet spot of half noon with life drawing with a comedian. That's the
Life drawing a comedian.
life drawing with a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
so
me.
somebody gets drawn whilst you remark on it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Pretty
riff-
much. Everybody's got pads.
Are you going to
in
riff the life
crowd
model, or are they
and all
drawing
like
you?
I'll get a
Riffle
comedian
Kicks.
on. Maybe we'll do me as well. Yeah. But I normally walk around, ask them questions. But it's let's see, most of the show is them drawing, so you don't have to say nothing. Like it's like, you know what I mean. If
So
anything,
there's
they
not a
like shut
crowd
up.
watching people drawing all that.
I
No,
don't.
the crowd is watching.
The crowd is
Everybody
the
gets a pad.
The crowd's the draw.
crowd are doing the drawing.
Right, okay, but can you just watch it and watch? Can you sit in there and watch you do it whilst you watch people just draw? And do you know what I mean? Like, can you just go and sit in?
I mean, if you want it, but everybody
fuck
gets a
is
pad, you
this?
might as well join in. You know what I mean? Like what?
Just turn up and do your fucking set.
Well, I'm not
that's
going
quite
yet.
cool, though, you
You're
know
not
what I
even
mean?
turning up, lad. This is a money maker. What are you on about?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You're
Yeah,
crazy as if.
playing to the
They
hands
wouldn't be
in it.
able to fucking draw you. They need a bit of tracing. You got fucking pale
Make
as
the ro-
fuck, lad.
make
You
the
want
ro-
A3 as
Mate,
if.
Well, the road's over. You can complain to the authorities all you want, man. It's not getting overturned. It's not getting overturned.
Life drawing with comedian, that sweet afternoon. Then we got Alcohol is Good for You, 5 p.m. I'm talking about the money maker.
Alcoholics.
Alcohol is good for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we all have we get pissed and then tell jokes.
Nah, it's just a name to get him in once.
Oh,
they're in.
okay,
It's
right.
just an hour of me, or maybe I'll book some people, whatever.
Right.
Oh, it's your own show, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
It's my
okay.
mate's show, but he's not coming anymore.
Who's that?
Sorry.
Let's give him a
Sam
shout.
That sounds good.
Sam Kiss you. I mean, he's dead. I don't know if he'll hear it, but
Oh.
nah, he's not. But he is to me. And
What happened?
well, he's making me do the life drawing show for a start.
Oh, so he's going.
The life drawing
No,
show
he's not
sounds
going.
good. I actually quite like the life drawing
I know
show.
it's sick.
think
You want
it's
to
a
see the
good idea.
poster, lad? It's fire. Life drawing, Alcohol is Good for You. Hosted Pick of the Fringe, 7 p.m. I hope
Here we go.
I hope
Don't
they're,
get into the
I
meat
hope
of
they're
it.
writing it down. Yeah.
Who's picking the Fringe?
It's the Laughing Horse one, so it's the Alex
So
Petty.
are
or
they
whatever
just
the fuck.
sending you people?
Yeah, and I just host it. Yeah.
Is that Three Sisters?
That's Cab Voltaire.
Ah, yeah.
But it's pretty much the same, yeah. And then I see an African and Englishman walk into a bar at 9, and then comedy,
one are you?
comedy striptease at 12:30.
Which one are you?
I'll be the Englishman or the African, whatever.
Comedy
depends on the
striptease.
bucket.
That's all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I mean it is, but it's cash in hand every day, baby.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
by
I mean?
the
Like,
time you do
making
comedy
money.
striptease, your morale's gone.
Yeah, but that's the late night fun show, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like through the week, it's probably not going to be busy. We'll have a laugh. You know what I mean? It'll just do weird shit and all that. Like, I mean, I like being on stage more than I like being off stage. You know what I mean? So for me,
Yeah,
that's why I love
what comic
Edinburgh. It's the
doesn't?
dream. You know what I mean? Like so, it's the what?
What comic doesn't? But
Exactly. So why are
You're-
you saying it's?
but you're getting your dick out at half midnight.
I'm not getting your dick out. You can't
Oh,
get your
right.
dick out. I mean, if you want to get
Okay.
your dick out, I guess. But I mean,
Wait,
like,
what
I'm
do you mean
not.
you can't get your dick out?
That's
Well,
what
I mean,
Fringe
it's
is
just
for,
like, oh,
isn't it? To get your dick out.
we're at some venues they've said to me not to get it out or whatever. This
At some venues.
This was
How
during
many
COVID,
venues?
so once
How
I got
many-
it out,
How many venues have
this
told
big
us to
old
put you
slong, it was
anyway?
over capacity. he said that's got to sign in, lad.
Couldn't
I
social
said, all
distance
right.
with that, could you?
Nah, you couldn't.
Lad, no one's staying 6 metres from that, lad. Put it away.
Exactly.
So
I
like-
said, well, jump over it then.
How many venues have told you you can't get your dick out?
Oh no, it was only like Perth and Melbourne.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I thought that did encourage that.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Perth. Oh, Perth, they don't really care or whatever. It was just like we had it in like someone's face and that, so it was like
Yeah.
yeah,
We-
whatever. Yeah.
We had it in someone's face.
Yeah.
Bit of girth and
Look at you
Perth.
trying to blame the show.
To be fair, sorry, yeah, I'm just a bit. What's after? You don't need
No, you're right. You might as well join them. You know what I mean?
No.
Hold on.
I mean, it's fine.
So comedy
He
striptease.
started the whole thing. He's clearly, right, you're the first person in his life he ever feels he's got the authority to bully. He's had you off on a roast and the power's
I know.
gone to his head. I
don't think
exactly.
I can see what's happened, James, and I've got to be honest. I'm not sure I like it.
Are we gonna mention the shorts or not?
Whose shorts you want to rip? Yours.
No,
to
I
them.
got them the new. I'm
He's
saying.
got new shorts on.
Yeah.
Loves
Yeah, he told me this in the
JD.
car.
Nice lad.
And what else? What about
JD
25
speak.
quid?
25 quid.
Nice.
And what about them? They
You bought
go
Does
Sorry.
anyone know this technicals? You know
No,
this brand?
no.
It's
No.
alright, but they feel
I know we
nice,
bought
like.
them just because you got a zip.
Yeah.
zip pocket.
The zip was the
Yeah.
seller for them.
Right.
What do
Yeah,
you think I
that's-
should be there? Because I'm trying.
Oh, you've rattled him here.
What do you think?
You've
What,
rattled him now.
what should I be?
Going back into that shell. Don't you dare, James. Stand and bang.
I'm in full guard here.
What's up, mate?
What should I be?
What do you mean? What should you be?
But I'm like,
You just got.
Stand and bang. Keep going, James.
I just think
What do you mean? You're a lady anyway.
what's happened is you've injured Kyle like a gazelle.
yeah, I do love
And
him. I
now
love
you-
him very dearly. I
And now
genuinely
you're
do.
diving on him,
Oh, okay, right.
and I can feel it.
Right.
I can feel this is a constant.
Okay.
I've got you here.
Strip. What's
Jump
after?
aboard, baby.
No. What's after this? They all sang. The live stream thing might not be for me. What's after?
You enjoy it really, Alan. You
What's
enjoy
after
it.
the striptease?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Then it starts again.
And then what? So
With
how
the
many
live
shows?
show.
That 5.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
trying-
comedy boxing last 2 weeks. Sorry.
I'm good till I can't do that. I'd love to
What the
fight
fuck's
someone.
Comedy box. I know.
Who are you fighting?
That's we do.
And
it-
you're saying the last 2 weeks you're going to do every night. You're going to fight someone every night.
That's
Yeah,
good.
last 2 weeks, yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
You're going to fight someone every night the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
but I
Oh
think
no! I
that's,
mean, it's
think,
like sometimes we gave it to the audience, and we'd have drunk Scottish dudes trying to throw haymakers on me, like ridiculous shit. Like,
Well, that's
I've
what I
had my
mean.
nose
And why are you
popped and all
trying to do
that
it?
sort of
Why are you
stuff.
trying to do that every night? For
Well,
them?
I'm hosting this year, so I'm getting other people fighting.
Right, so you're not going to fight?
Maybe I'll do some celeb spots or whatever or something like that.
yeah.
Because I would be there every.
If I can make
I would
it.
do it every night.
If
for
you-
Oh, I bet you would.
I am knocking Kyle out one
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
This
Well, it's
wins.
around the stand-up, around the riff, and around the heckles and roasting, and then at the end, the winner gets the punch the loser in the face. You get
Fuck
5
off.
swings. You got to
Mate.
land 2 to win, but you can dodge. You just can't move. You got to be planted. You can do all this. You can.
If you
Can you throw fakes though?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Oh, mate,
you-
I'd knock you out.
yeah.
That sounds awful.
But you got a head guard, you got proper guard. So sometimes, you know what I mean, it is, but I can take a punch anyway. So
around.
like,
some member of an
Yeah.
Oxbridge sketch group who's just had a 2-star review on Black Monday.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
oh, yeah, exactly.
Someone from the Footlights just been told you're the one
Yeah.
that's not making it this year.
So is it a comic that has to get punched in the face?
Yeah, it's the 2 comics. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It depends. If
So
it's,
if
like,
you-
if
it's not
if it's like me and him, it would be a rivalry, you know what I mean? We'd probably
but
want to go
it's not
hard.
like the
but I'm
charity
saying,
one
like,
where it was all organised and like you all walk out and into a ring.
No,
It's just
no,
like,
no.
Is there a
it's
ring?
like- there's no. We only got head guards last year.
Oh,
no, you're
okay,
just on
right.
stage. You,
Only
So
got
who's
fakes.
done it then before?
You wearing gummies?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, you're gonna struggle to find one, but-
Who do you know? George Zach's done it a lot. Binty beat me in it. The piece of shit.
Yeah. And did he punch you properly?
Nah,
I imagine
he was
he's too
doing like
nice to
some
punch.
sock bucket sort of thing or whatever. Yeah. It was like a weird, yeah.
I'd be too concerned about my rep on the circuit. I hate this cunt.
Imagine
Bang.
that, like you put that on your CV. You've got the hardest dig,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
hardest dig on the circuit.
Yeah, well, I did that for a while. And I'm gonna regain
Oh,
it.
on the
The Blackpool
the
one.
boxing one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I need to regain that title. That'll be easy money soon.
That boxing one sounds. I just wouldn't enter my head.
I'd love to.
Well,
do
it's just
that.
a fun. I
I'd
mean,
love to
every
do that,
show
mate.
of mine's got comedy in it because people are idiots. You know what I mean? You have to just like.
But
It's an easy sell. You know what I mean? You see comedy, they're like, oh, whatever. That's
Yeah.
all it is in Edinburgh. Is time slot and venue.
Yeah.
And then your head and cattle.
Have you
And
got
you-
know
quite
what I
a
mean?
crowd in Edinburgh? You got quite a. Can you get a crowd together for yourself?
Oh well, no, but like I said, it's show name, venue, and time slot.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. Like Edinburgh just shows from like
He's got the
11
fringes on
a.m.
lockdown, hasn't he?
till 2 a.m. So it's like
King of the fringe, like he says.
You're literally just head and cattle if it's a busy venue. You know what I mean? Like a pear tree or a whatever.
So how many festivals?
But people do come back every year, like the comedy boxing, because it's easy to remember. It's a memorable.
I was
show,
gonna
you know
say,
what
I
mean?
feel like you could put comedy and anything together, and people would
Yeah.
Oh, for
would
sure.
come and
That's
watch
what we've
it.
done. You know what I mean?
Violence is always going to
Yeah,
be a
but-
draw,
yeah.
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've got
And
a weird
striptease,
bloodlust
you know
for
what I
it,
mean?
mate.
Like that's it.
Nakedness and
Life
violence.
drawing.
How
The
many-
alcohol is good for you. It's just they're all alcohol. You know what I mean?
Burlesque
Scottish, innit?
shows.
Yeah.
I did a show with a burlesque one was like on the next room. They fucking rammed.
Oh, for sure.
People would wait in ours for theirs to start.
Have you ever done that one where you can only gig with your head sticking out the curtain?
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were
How'd
on
you hold
after
the
us a
mic?
few years ago.
The
yeah.
mic's in front. Yeah,
You
That-
just put
that-
your
that-
head
that's
out
where I
and
met
speak
Milo,
in the
yeah.
material.
It's called Floating Heads. Or something,
yeah,
maybe?
yeah, yeah,
Fuck that.
Or Sutton Heads, isn't it?
yeah.
You've done comedy in the dark.
No.
Oh, I done
Isn't that
that in
one?
Edinburgh, yeah.
I've felt dark doing comedy.
Yeah.
But I've never,
You never done the comedy in the dark one?
No.
Nah.
Fuck that.
We done that comedy in the museum, didn't we?
Oh, that was good. That
Yeah, that was funny, though.
Yeah.
With Danny Mac in Chester
It's like
Museum.
in Chester, yeah, and you like had to. You didn't know what was going.
But
I
for
guessed
art
one. I got
piece,
one
yeah.
right, which was mad. I forgot what it was, but it was like some medieval suite or something. It was like you've got.
I think I had to leave by then, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, I did. I think I went on first, then fucked off.
Yeah.
I had another gig. Yeah.
Will Young, yeah.
Will Young.
Love you, really. I do love you.
Nah.
I knew you wouldn't get the reference.
Will Young,
Just
that's
leave it,
called.
Will.
I think I
I
better
think you
leave
better leave
right
right
now.
now.
Ah, yeah, I know, yeah. The
Only
stuttering
pro
guy.
riffers.
Could listen on the way home.
That's pro
Banger.
riff, is that?
Yeah. I think I better leave right now.
It's a reference above his riff station.
Reference. Sorry, it's too much.
Nice.
So how many fringes to do a year?
Well, that one there, and then the Perth is called Fringe World or whatever, so it's slightly
of course,
different.
Let's assume.
Fringe.
Let's assume everything you do, every festival you do is a fringe.
Because I don't do Adelaide Fringe and then Melbourne. Oh, well then free.
Melbourne, so for free.
Melbourne.
Why don't you do Adelaide?
Because it's shit.
Well, she's not a good money maker.
Can't make money there.
Who's got a
They hate me and I hate them.
Who's got a fringe then? Brisbane.
Sydney.
Nah, they got a comedy
Sydney.
festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why'd you do that? Did you do that
I've
though?
never been to Brisbane, no.
Haven't you?
Nah.
Hobart.
Oh,
Hobart.
what
Do they
about
have
New
one,
Zealand?
really?
I don't know, mate. I'm asking you.
Okay, nah,
New
I've
Zealand
never
have one,
been
don't
there,
they?
nah. What?
New Zealand's have, don't they?
Got
Yeah,
the Auckland Comedy Festival.
yeah.
Why didn't you go to that?
'Cause it's fucking. I've been there once, like outside of it. It's a small festival, like it's pointless.
Not
Like
me.
even Sydney Comedy Festival, shit. You know what I mean?
Not a money maker.
Nah.
Can I ask you, is there ever a point where you think,
Can you just go to Montreal? You know the Canada
oh,
one?
just for laughs, and you've
Was
got
that
to be
That's
like,
invite only.
Yeah.
yeah, you've got to be
And you
like,
got to be in black, gay, lesbian, or in a wheelchair.
You're like at least two of them.
I know, but
hey, if we do comedy boxing, mates, you'll be in one of them.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, in profit.
Go on, what are you going to say?
Is there ever a point where you like the lifestyle you live? Is there ever a point where you're like,
You want to buy a bed?
yeah, I want to buy a double bed and have someone in it for the rest of my life. Do you ever feel like I'm done now?
I mean, I'm still loving my ex, probably in Sydney or whatever. But I mean, like,
Yeah, you are hung up on her, aren't you?
I know.
Tell us what happened there, go on.
But it's been sick for banging other girls because you're like, oh, I can't really get with you because I'm still in love with this other girl. You know what I mean? So it is working in my favour. You know what I mean? Even though with her, I'm still getting
I
pushy.
think you're
like.
broken at trying to fix you.
And
So
then
go on,
I don't know, I'll just be a club comic for the rest of my life.
yeah.
I guess. I reckon one of my friends will make it and I'll open for them. That's the dream. To be
Stop
honest.
riffing, let's get serious.
I'm being honest. This is me.
No, I
I'm
want
rooting for the
Which
hard lad.
friend
wanna
think you're
talk
going
to
to
you.
make it for you to open for?
They're not here.
He hasn't met them yet.
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
okay,
Just haven't met them. Well, young.
Michael Bublé, mate, come
Damn
on,
it.
play the
Just have
game.
a shot with it.
Right, come on, let's get deep. This girl in Sydney,
Yeah.
how long have you known her?
Oh no, I'm just saying like that's the backup plan. You know what I mean? If,
No,
if
come
I
on,
don't meet
come on,
anybody
stop
else, then
riffing.
I'll just
Stop
win
riffing,
it
stop
back or
riffing.
whatever.
I want to speak on a personal
I'm
level.
not riffing.
This girl in Sydney, how long have
Yeah.
you known her?
Oh, like he is.
And where did you meet her? Just when you went over there first time, or?
After the first few years, like I was going out with a few other friends and stuff like that.
And
Like
then
they were all
eventually
Hooters girls and shit like that, and topless waitresses.
Made your way into her,
Yeah.
and like how long were you together?
Probably like 2 years on and off or something like that.
But like, did you stay in Sydney for 2 years to be with her, or she's still hot?
I
and-
tried to do a big chunk there. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
How long was you there for?
Well, it was just lucky that was lockdown at the same time as well, so it kind of worked out in my
Right.
favour.
So this sounds like you stayed in one place for more than a month and gone, I'm in love.
No, could I've known her for ages or whatever or something or whatever. I mean,
So that was
maybe
the thing
maybe I'm
over
not, you know what I mean? Because I did cheat on her or whatever, you know what I mean?
How did you
Who knows
meet?
and stuff
Who's
like
this?
that, but no, they come to gigs.
That was the thing over lockdown, wasn't it? It was like, you'd love my life, but that was just because like,
No, but this
you
was
couldn't
slightly
do-
after lockdown.
Oh,
You
okay.
could still go out and do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so.
So did you live with her while you were in Sydney for a bit?
Nah. Oh, she pretty much just stayed there a lot. She'd stay at ours or whatever or something like that. But that's about it. You know what I mean? I think my life's sick. I play basketball all day, a gig a night.
I think I
What are
envy
you on
you.
about?
I think you've got an incredible.
I mean, I live at my granddad's. Yeah, I mean, my uncle's. Yeah, that is a sober moment.
No,
You bring
no,
bitches
no.
back there, it'll sober them up real quick. It will.
I think
You know what I mean?
I think you.
Shall I shag them on the table? Yeah,
think-
let me move this.
But exactly. You know what I mean?
You
Let
leave.
me clean these plates before we have a set.
I think you.
Especially when I got to turn the generator on and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff, because he won't let me use it like electricity. It's fucked. When I got the hot plate on, you know what I mean? That's tough. When I'm like, oh, you want
What?
cheese on toast before bed? I got a little camping situation set up there. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you
Simon.
basically camp in the dining room?
No, I don't really, obviously, you know what I mean? But
Just riffing out. innit?
exactly, whatever I say isn't true, you know what I mean?
don't
I'm
know.
not black,
He lives, he lives in a dining room. I'm like, well, maybe he has got some weird
No,
sort of
it's fine.
camping setup going
I
on.
got a Liverpool
You
flag
wouldn't put it
there.
past
It's all
him,
right.
would
It's
you?
sound. I got a little bit of basketball hoop off the bin.
I do think you live a life that most young men
Do you
would
throw
want.
your washing through a hoop to get it in the basket?
Yeah.
You already know it, lad. You already know it, lad.
He's got a little
Scrunching
stick
up
on, man,
t-shirts.
Exactly.
rolling the socks up.
Legacy's
The
a
cum
win.
just hits to the backboard.
Just
slides down.
just dreaming of LeBron.
I think you do.
What do you mean? My life's not sick. Every time, baby.
Yeah. Goes out the window.
Hits your uncle in the face.
Yeah.
No, but I know it's ridiculous. It is, you know what I mean? But whatever. But
Are you
I
right?
don't
Just to explain to everyone, what Legacy lives a life where he never stays in one place for more than.
I like traveling.
You stay
around,
here for
you know
what?
I mean?
You stay-
Six months on, 6 months off, innit?
That's a good one. I like that.
You stay here for 6 months, don't you?
My favourite ice cream. I stay here 6 and 6 if I can.
Yeah, right. So that's the life he lives. 6 months in a dining room, and then 6 months traveling Australia, Scotland.
I'm in America for 6 weeks in October as well.
and the other things that it pops up in his life.
You know what I mean?
So just let him know what James is on about, because
And-
you live a very
Exactly. Yeah, you do. I think you live a life
But
that most young men
Is it going to
would want
catch up on you?
live.
Because you're 31
Exactly.
now.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
a great Gatsby situation where you're like,
You're gonna
oh,
put age
what
out
am
of
I
it.
doing this for? Who's turning up?
But I mean, when
I had to stop doing
when
material on my
started,
dad
it was like
because
you'd hear stories where it was like Jay Leno did live in his car, you know what I mean, and done
Yeah,
all
but he
this
was
stuff and
23.
shit like that.
You're
Yeah.
31.
Yeah, but I mean, what? I look better.
Well,
than
Like,
Ro
I'm
Campbell
25,
still does
you know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying?
He still sort of lives a bit like that sort of life.
Ro
doesn't he?
Campbell.
Doesn't he? Is he
Oh,
kind of sort of
yeah.
like no
Yeah,
set of
yeah,
a...
exactly.
Sounds you're
yeah.
going to be the next Ro Campbell.
I mean, Scottish Comedian of the Year. Somehow he's not even Scottish. Well,
When he had a flat there for a month.
he's become a barber now as well. I wouldn't let him cut this though. He tried to cut it in Melbourne. I was like, nah, I cancelled him twice. I
Oh,
said,
has he
"I'm
got a
not
side
risking
hustle,
it."
the barber?
Yeah,
now, is he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 24.
Well, the side hustle on that he's still got the selling weed, but he's got the side hustle on
so
the
he's
side.
That's it. Out him.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but he
it.
moves around so much.
Yeah, it's a good business.
He's got 3
Yeah, but
hustles
if he
then.
moves around so much, how's he getting a constant supply? Or does he set up supplies everywhere he goes?
Yeah, I think he's just got mates from prison or whatever or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, that's fuck
Yeah.
me.
need to get
I'm
yourself
saying too
a-
much now. I feel like I don't know.
Need to get you
Allegedly, this all
all
allegedly.
allegedly.
It's all
Yeah.
allegedly.
Need to get
I don't know, you
set
just
up a
grow.
little-
What do you mean? Like
You do. You just
yeah, in Sydney I sell a bit of weed and all that. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah, I'm
do
not saying it's wrong. I'm not judging the man. I'm just saying
Yeah.
how's he set up a supply chain?
Well, you just buy big with your mates and then separate it, don't you?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart of him. Well done.
Yeah, and then he always sells it at festivals, so you know you're gonna make. You know what I mean? I've got a mate coming down, an Irish lad who's bringing magic mushrooms to Edinburgh. And I'm like, you want to make a killing here, lad?
So it's alleged.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
All alleged.
Yeah.
Yeah, all alleged.
But I don't know. Who knows? I might wake up when I'm 31 and be like, no more
There you go.
joints. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who knows? I might want to. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, no, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to discourage it. I think.
Hang up
No,
the
you're
dude.
right. I need to think about it. But I mean, I
Like,
don't know.
you're gonna meet a girl. Like, do you think a girl might make you settle down?
Yeah.
Or?
She might make you wear
maybe-
sleeves.
Like maybe that ex come back said, Kyle, let's go serious.
somebody's gonna fucking trap me. I already know about it.
Yeah.
They definitely
Lock
are.
you down like Dennis Rodman.
I know. I've been leaving it in a little bit longer than I should as well. It's
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm just dancing
Letting
with the
that
devil, aren't I?
flare splash fly.
Exactly. I used to be straight out and I'd get a few wanks, then come. Now it's like it's already coming out as I pull it out. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Timing's gonna be off one day.
Yeah, I know.
Not from the Riff King, mate.
Yeah.
Timing's perfect.
Yeah.
He's gonna rip it back out.
Doesn't need a light.
But I mean, so there's fucking. Don't you live with your parents?
Yeah.
There we go.
He's 24.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Also, I'm not out every night sniffing lines off bums.
I mean, they're not always off booms.
All right.
No, I don't do that. I'm only weed and
Sometimes,
alcohol. I
but
don't do coke
bosses.
and not
When
like
was,
that.
when was you sniffing lines off a bum?
Never.
I just imagine that's something
Batty
he's done.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batty lines.
I've given
did
up
you
all
say?
that, me.
I've given.
Say, I never really
That's,
did it.
that's not for me. no.
Yeah. Not
I
my
do
style.
sometimes wonder though, because I couldn't live your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I like my comforts too much. I like my own comforts.
Yeah.
That's it, you know what I mean? But
You're
I
just
mean,
like, I might just go to cinema on my own.
I've just got bigger dreams. That's all it is. That's what it comes down to. Is I've got bigger dreams than you
Well, yeah,
guys.
but what are you doing to achieve your dreams? Besides
I've got dreams, mate.
I mean, I'm taking off boxes. You know what I
Sounds like
mean?
you're
Yeah,
floating.
exactly. Well, start chasing them then, baby.
Yeah, but like that, my dream doesn't revolve around a life of debauchery. Do you know what I mean? Like,
how's it debauchery?
Debauchery's not the problem.
Every time
I
go somewhere, the gigs are getting better. You know what I mean? The pay's getting better. The
To be
opportunities are
fair,
getting better.
you do put a lot of your clips online. I'm in awe of anyone that manages to consistently.
Yeah, but when you don't do material,
how long
I don't even edit them. Your mate does them for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew something like that would have to be your deal because there's no way you'd have the discipline to do that.
I don't even know. He sent me the hashtags and everything.
So you just send him the footage and then he'll do it for you?
Oh, I record it on my phone. I'll cut it down because I just cut out
and then you'll say,
can
can you make this a clip or will you just literally put the words on for you?
He just puts the words on the videos on the
Ian
photos.
Real?
Yeah.
And then will he upload it to your own social media?
No, I'll do that.
Right.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to just experience that for a brief moment. You know,
But then I'm always saying, Keegan's coming in
you know,
January.
like in Space Jam where they'll hold the ball and then
Yeah.
a bit of the. I'd love that. Just one night out.
You just want to be
When you go to
one night.
Australia then, January?
Do a little week in Australia, get you some gigs.
Go live the
So
legacy
if I'm going to
life.
New Zealand in December, I could maybe hop.
I'll get you some gigs with Anderson.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
With
saying.
who? So, get some gigs with. Oh yeah.
And Anderson, I'll get you some gigs with him.
Keegan's coming out.
Get on for
Oakley's
yourself
been. I've got Phil Chapman in with the Comedy Lounge.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you off, Mike. Pez the name. Go on, sorry.
I said I've got Phil Chapman's meant to be going over in November. Could I got him in touch and shit like that? And stuff.
Where's he going?
Perth.
Nice.
And Thomas Green's always out there and stuff. You know what I mean? It's pretty much it's the same guys he is.
Yeah,
Go
but
there. You know what
once-
I mean? Milo's there a lot. You know what I mean? And shit like that.
Don't Marlo gets away with it. Marlo or Alfie, I don't know how they get away with it.
Alfie was there with us. Yeah.
It's fucking... Once you have kids, you can't be doing
Alfie
that.
had a hell of a deal, didn't he, with his
Yeah.
I don't know how true that was or whether anything came from it, but...
Oh no, he probably the Century bought him out. They're the big deals over there for sure.
No, we know the deal he had with his bird.
Yeah.
The open thing, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there.
Can't be spending a month in Australia.
I made him whitey one night. Made him throw up naked on the shower.
Throw up naked?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How?
It was after Man U. It was 5 a.m. there, 4-0. And then he never smoked, so I was like, come on, we have to after this, you know what I mean? I mean, I was already doing it anyway. I was 6 deep, but and then he threw up. He just like said he woke up on his bathroom floor covered in sick.
We've gotten high together, haven't we?
Exactly.
Did you get high?
Yeah.
We're gonna get high after this.
I'm driving home, but
Did you get high, Jim?
yeah, we got high the other week.
He's on the highway to hell.
What do you like high?
Mild High Club got you on the old ganja now.
Oh, he's sick.
Yes, I'm a
How do you
ganja
how do you hit it?
Getting my dreadlocks next week.
He likes to look at it after he hits it.
Yeah, because I'm a novice, mate.
Just to check that we
everyone
put a
brings
dick
their own
in there,
flair, don't
like.
they? Some do that, some do that one. There's all sorts of styles. There's also a grip.
Yeah. What's your? How do you like to do it?
Like okay,
God, that's
it's all good.
Oh, you can do the Darth Vader. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ventured to Dube Town.
Yeah, it was sick.
Where'd you do that?
Sorry, in the Bolton Market.
It was. And he told me the best story of it.
Feels like ideal place to do it though, because you got snacks on hand.
Well, it was midnight, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
It was getting late. And Ben was trying to ditch that his ex-girlfriend or whatever. That was classic. There was a girl, Ben Robinson. I don't know if you know him. He's a bartender at Hot Water, and I guess a comedian. And he was he was there like. The girl he lost his virginity was there or something like this black girl from Morecambe or something, and he said don't speak to her, so I'm like, well, don't tell me
I
that, you
remember
fucking
this,
idiot.
yeah.
So I'm crowd working all the way around there to piss him off. Everybody around there, like pissing next to her, all that sort of stuff. I'm dancing around there. He's losing his mind. I'm like, and then I was saying something about, this place was haunted. I was going to go into a riff about that, and then I was like, oh yeah, by the ghost of Ben Robinson set. Got a quick roast in there. I was like, who the fuck would fuck him? And she put her hand up real quick, and I said, did you just put your hand up there? And I said, get on stage, love. And then we done like a blind date thing with those two. I had 20 minutes to kill, so.
So what? There wasn't a show. There was a show on. I just thought you were just doing like you were crowd working the crowd.
No, this was
Just walking around a Bolton Market going.
He's clearly like seeing like everyone's having a drink. So right now I'm gonna make this a gig for me now. So I'm gonna go. Oh right, that's a gig.
No.
Okay.
I was saying, they'd all paid to see me.
Right, it was your show.
I was headlining.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Did you get that? Headlining.
Who books it? You.
Alex Murray.
Alex Murray.
Yeah.
I won't ask what it pays the headline.
Just a cool 100.
Was it? It's not.
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
It's more than I expected, yeah.
That's not bad, yeah. Free burger and all that. A couple of free drinks and stuff.
A gig when it's advertised that you can get a Thai curry, man.
Got laid that night as well.
Fucking
That was the
definitely.
day. That was the day I got laid. I
Oh yeah, guys,
I had
phoned you,
sex
did
during
they?
the day. Yeah, because he called me after. I said I'm just leaving some girls. I rolled my bike to Hale, banged there for an hour, came back, met some other girl that night, banged
Roll
there.
me back to get me
Sick.
all.
See
What
I
a
mean? It's just
condom
like
during the
that's
day,
it,
no
it's
condom
out,
at night.
Out of nowhere, just boom, 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 boom.
And then
Banging
closed
left,
it
right,
and
and
then closed.
centre.
I know, it's sick. And that's without Tinder as well. I need to get on that.
Have you smashed anyone, your uncles?
A few times, but he won't let me bring anybody back now. He doesn't want me
You
there.
stopped it now.
Right.
Yeah, we can't open the blinds because we don't have a TV license. I can't get me mail sent there. I can't open a door. I'm fucking army crawling to the kitchen for fuck's sake. It's a joke. I gotta smoke in the garage. I call it the chill factor. It's a prison, lad. Honestly, you think I'm living the life of Larry? You know what I mean? But I'm not.
No, we don't.
No one thinks you're living the life of
well,
Riley.
you've nailed it
No
then,
one
sorry.
thinks you're living the life of Riley.
Okay, well then.
You spend your days on couches.
I think you're living a good life.
I don't.
Sometimes.
I've aged out. 10 years ago, I'd have been jealous of you. Now,
See, yeah, that's what I'm.
now I just.
I'm
I've done,
not
jealous.
a
I've done the comedy
not a
store
couch
in every
big enough for
country.
me to sleep on.
I've done all the comedy stores in the world: Australia,
Dubai.
Manchester, London, LA. That's all of them.
Oh
Innit?
yeah, tell us about the time when you tried to break Hollywood.
Oh baby, did I ever?
How long was you there for?
I was only there for like 4 months. I was there a lifeguard, and I just done a bunch
And
of extra
what happened?
acting
What
work.
made you think I'll go over there? Like, what made you think you like what? How did all that come about?
I mean, I was just like, me
Dream
and
big,
my mates
innit?
were just all funny. We were like, oh, well, I guess we fucking. I just love Will Ferrell and Anchorman and all that. I was like, oh, I'll just be an actor. I guess that's what you do. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So your mates were with you? Or
You
were
fake it till you make it, innit? That's what
I
everybody
That's
told
believe
me.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe
yeah.
that, but-
You know what I mean?
So did you just? Did you leave Liverpool and go to Hollywood, or was you somewhere else?
Oh, I went to it was from. I went back to Preston, studied there, finished off my degree, and filled in an essay. It's not really like rocking up, chasing your
Filled in
dream.
an
Yeah,
essay.
exactly. It's not like I applied for it. It's not like I rocked up on a coach
You wrote
with,
an essay.
with a bag and a
Filled
dream.
in
You know
an
what I
essay.
mean?
Dear Hollywood.
That's what I wanna know.
I wrote an essay, and then it was like, "Why do you want to go?" I was like, "Oh, I want to go." Like you'd apply and all that. Yeah, I
what
want
was
to
you
go.
applying for?
They give you the job there, and they give you the accommodation and
Who's
stuff like that.
who's this? Who's
just,
we?
I don't know, some people who do that sort of stuff, I guess. A bunch
Like
of
a
people from
Camp
different
America,
universities.
but
Sort of vibe,
yeah.
but I'd already done that. I'd already done that the week before, the year before. I was coaching basketball there to Jewish kids, which was, you know what I mean? You're not talent scouting there. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? They were
look
awful.
Like you could have been anyone.
They were awful. Nah, definitely not.
Yeah.
As if I've got too much foreskin, me lad, and
trying to see.
I need it.
And James got no foreskin.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's got it. You got enough, haven't you?
Got no.
You got no foreskin?
Had a snip, hasn't he?
Oh, you did,
Twice.
didn't you?
Double snipped, didn't he?
Why is that just for a laugh?
You're double jabbed, he's double snipped.
Like a stag do or something?
At 10.
Oh, you wild, you.
No.
Dad moved mad, didn't he?
And
Snippets.
Yeah.
I'm
Lip
cutting
it.
off the
Snip
CSL.
it.
I'm cutting off the CSL.
James, lip it. Snip it.
CSA even.
and then I went in and I was lifeguarding at a water park. It was sick. I was praying for action. It was boring. What a sound, yeah.
Hold on. What are you just laughing at?
He just said, he says if you don't cut his bell end off, he will stop the CSL.
Right.
And it's the CSA, and then I thought
Right.
CSL is something, and it was sofas.
Right.
Anyway, go on, what were you saying?
Not DSL.
MFI,
DFS.
DFL.
That's what he
DFS.
tells people when he's talking
Why
about
is
his
it
dick.
that all
Sit
sofa
down, own
shops
it.
are like a three-letter abbreviation?
SCS.
SCS, yeah.
Right, so you went over there
Proceed.
lifeguarding.
Went over there and
Did
then
you apply to be a lifeguard or just apply to this thing?
just applied. Yeah,
And once you get
lifeguard
over there, they'll
and
tell
all
you what you're
that.
going to do.
And then they were like, you can work in the theme park, but it was $1 extra an hour, and then obviously they're in bikinis. You know what I mean? So that's a no-brainer.
Right.
And then done that, and then I was just signed up to extra acting agency and was in like NCIS and all weird shit like that. And as Jimmy
No, that's
Kimmel
brilliant.
show, and then
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
exactly.
But,
Yeah.
like, what were you in NCIS? Like jury member?
Rape is number 4.
Really?
Rape is number 5. Unbelievable.
Really?
No. I was just in the background.
Oh, sound.
Unnamed, yeah, no.
Just in the background with him.
I know. Even though
Can anyone shut him up?
even though I've been character for years. And then I was in like I've done that
Just in the
Russell
background
Brand
going,
thing and all that
"Hey."
sort
Are
of
you
shit.
ever
Do you
sad?
know Will Ferrell for
What?
shout?
Are you ever sad?
No, my friends say I'm too stupid to be sad.
You
Too
seem like
stupid
you'd
to be
be
sad.
incapable of being sad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't believe
It's
in
not a bad
depression and
thing.
all that. Like
It's a good
like,
thing.
I don't believe in depression.
Not really, because I mean my granddad was like, I've
Okay.
been depressed for 50 years. I just get on
Picture
with
the
it.
scene.
and you're like,
Kyle,
fair
if I
enough,
came to
yeah.
you and
Old
said,
school.
Kyle,
Yeah.
I feel really awful, really sad. What would you say to me?
I'd be like, let's smoke a weed, joint your pussy or something. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
That's it, exactly. I'd be like, have you seen fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Right.
Have you though? You know what I
Okay,
mean?
fair dues. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might be. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like,
Like, once I
let's
lose my
put the
hair, I
thought
might
in,
get
you'll be
sad
fine.
or whatever. But
Right.
I mean, like I've told him. You know what I mean? I'm packing heat.
Yeah.
So it is.
Yeah.
It
Got a
like if I'm
chopper and
6'1", I'm good looking. I got a big dick. You know what I mean? You can't really be sad every time you look down when you're crying in the shower. You're like, oh no, I'm sad. You know what I mean?
What would you give yourself out of 10,
For what?
looks wise?
For looks wise, conventionally good looking, I'm a 7. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Conventionally.
Unconventionally, I'm a 10 because I'm like, oh, what's going on over there?
Yeah,
That's what women
yeah,
be
yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
let's go see what that is.
Oh,
You know what I
Whereas
mean?
with Alan,
He
they know
looks
what's going
interesting.
on and they don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
Carry on, son.
We can see what's going on quite clearly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do get sad, but I get sad for stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like championship finals losses and shit like that. You know what I mean?
okay.
Like, but that's more angry sad than like, you know what I mean?
Right.
When
yeah.
my granddad died, I was sad. I never cried, obviously, but like,
No.
No, that's a pussy, isn't it?
yeah. Me
Where was
cousin was
your
about to
granddad
cry at
died?
the funeral. I said, "Don't you fucking dare."
Where was you when your granddad died?
I was here. Yeah.
Well,
I feel like he
yeah.
waited for you.
I was doing
It's
his pod, yeah.
recording.
I was giving him a shout out to
I feel like he
wait.
waited for you to be home to go, no, I can snuff at our Kyle's back.
Yeah,
No, our Kyle's here to speak at my funeral.
pretty much.
Go.
But if my nan died, oh my lord, I'd be in bits.
I know.
That would,
Right,
I'd
okay.
be unconsolable then, quite frankly, to be honest, yeah.
As a mate for you now, aren't you?
Yeah.
But if I came to you and went, let's smoke a joint, stop being a pussy, what
Yeah,
would you say?
material.
I mean, I'd already be smoking a joint, so
Oh,
I'd be like,
okay.
I appreciate it, but like, Nice one.
Another one.
yeah.
Let's
How many
put- let's
joints
put,
do you
let's
smoke
put
a
wedding
day?
crashes on.
But then it's like, but you got to think, like, we do comedy. It's like, I mean, it's a joke of a job, innit, really? Like, if we're not having a laugh, what's the point?
right. So
Right.
how often are you on the weed? Like, I mean,
I smoke every day, yeah.
so how many?
Like Snoop Dogg, innit?
Like,
I mean, I don't smoke or drink before sets. That's my
blunts
only
or,
rule.
or
Oh, mixing
joints?
tobacco. I'll probably put like 4 away tonight.
And how many
4
have you had
joints?
today?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
How
What?
many have you had today?
Oh, I don't smoke or drink before like shows and that.
Really?
Yeah.
That shocks me.
Professional, innit?
I know. Yeah, imagine what it'd be like if I was stoned and hammered. It'd be even crazier. That's why I've only been
Also,
good like the last 2 years.
how
Because
do
I've
you-
stopped drinking and smoking.
How do you like sustain your build? Because I've
What
not
do you
seen
mean?
you gain weight since
Oh,
Oh, I
I've
just
known
have
you.
high
Yeah.
metabolism. I just need a shit always.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I play basketball like 3 times
Yeah.
a week, so yeah.
That makes sense.
I am envious of the fact that you can just not. Oh, you do. I see. You do basketball, don't you? Do that.
Yeah.
What are you envious
Oh,
of?
I still
Like not being able to
probably
just
do like 7
like I
hours of
saw some
exercise a
lad
week.
walking today with his top off. He's about 18, 19.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was so jealous of the fact he's got
Oh, I remember
so
those
much,
days.
so much to ruin.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to be that size again, so I can just go, I
Right.
can ruin this
Yeah.
again. I can have 3-4 years of pure, like just drinking and eating, and I'll just get to a bit bigger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I
again,
wanted
no,
a new frame to ruin.
there's a difference between like us drinking and eating, because we'd be drinking and eating at home in the comfort of our own house and not moving and not going nowhere. He drinks and eats and has to go and try and find a bed for the night. So
Exactly.
He's got the
then-
dining room now.
Yeah, not always.
That's I'm saying, yeah, but I understand it because
I
you'd
will-
have the meal deal, but then you have to walk from the megabus to the gig. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
you get your steps in there at least.
Have you
aren't
got a license?
You got to run for the train when you're hiding from the ticketing conductor. You know what I mean?
Have you got
There's
a
ways.
license to drive?
I got a license to riff, but I got a license to
revoked.
drive. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When
I'm
did
just
you
not
get
a
that?
great driver. I got like road rage, and I'm just a bad driver. Yeah,
Right.
Blimey.
yeah. I got a pink one,
Are you full on?
Oh,
Fully
full
fledged?
one. Yeah.
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 and I got a perf one as well.
Have you?
Yeah,
In the wire, West Nos.
yeah.
Wow, no way.
But then my hair didn't fit in it, so it just looks like it's cut it off.
Oh, right.
that's quite
They're
funny.
like Simon
How long you had
like
the first
Looks like I got a
Garfunkel.
fringe, yeah.
When did you decide to commit to the throw?
Since I was 17, I went to the Monaco Grand Prix. Whatever.
This is the thing. This is mad. Though. This is mad
I
because
went
like
to the
you,
Monaco Grand Prix and it was too hot there, so I said, "Fuck."
out
it.
of nowhere, Monaco Grand Prix. Just like just a mad life in it.
I've lived
So
that.
jealous.
Why is that? Why is the Monaco Grand
based
Prix?
I don't know,
around
just
sports,
like-
isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. So,
Just, I'd love.
Why?
and then my mum's
Like Freaky
boyfriend was
Friday,
rich
if
and
we
he
could-
took us.
If we could swap,
You could go to the Monaco Grand Prix, you know, like any year.
True. Yeah. True. Okay. Fair.
Okay.
Fair point. But just like I'd look. I
No,
think.
I don't think he could.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I'd have nothing.
You don't
I'd
have
have
to be there.
I'd have nothing
I wouldn't
left.
know you'd even set anything up like that. Anything that involves a slight.
What, he didn't drive in it?
Let's crowd.
He didn't drive in the Monaco Grand Prix. He just got a flight to the Monaco Grand Prix.
I can't organise anything. Like, can you book tickets to Monaco and we'll get flights over there? Like, I can't book a flight.
Tell me how much you owe. Tell me how much you owe. Yeah,
that's it. That's me. It's how much do I owe you and what you banked, and then sort it.
Oh, I'm a bit of that as well, but I'm also, you know what I mean, I'm not organised, but I mean, I can book a flight, you know what I mean? Just type in the destination and put the date in.
I think
if me and you... I'll book a train ticket, but a flight, that's too... That can
Anything that requires ID.
Yeah.
What if I spell my name wrong?
A flight is something I'd back out of booking a flight.
Yeah. Because trains exist, but anything you've got to enter, like, details in multiple times.
Well, anyway, you're going in the sky, you go into a country, it's like, shit can go wrong now.
Yeah. Too much at stake, isn't there? Train cancels, that's fine.
Well, yeah, train, you go from Liverpool to London.
I still can't get over the fact that you think it's mad that he went to the Monaco Grand Prix.
Just like, I didn't...
Well,
I feel like if me and you swap, like a Freaky Friday, if we swap bodies, you do so much.
I'd love to bang your bird, yeah.
You do so...
I'd do it for sure, definitely.
Do it as James, though.
For sure. Like, all nervous and
she'd sense
sweaty.
She'd sense it was you and she'd say, fuck off, Greg. I think you do so much for me, but I would just be you. That by the time we swap back, my life would have improved.
Yeah, the only thing that would happen if you two swapped is he'd go and see your nan. He'd be like, this is the part of Kyle's life I can nail. I'll go and see his nan for a bit.
But it's hard because I guess, you know what I mean, I do live cheap. Like, if you don't have money, it kind of like, you can't really do the things you want to do, I guess, but not really, you know what I mean? You can kind of just do whatever you want. Like, I've got a wedding in America and I want to see LeBron James play, so I'm like, boom, I'll just...
Is that where you're going to meet LeBron James?
Yeah, exactly. I'll just stay there. And now I'm like, my cousin lives there now, I've got my other mate live there.
Right, so
I'm doing gigs. I've just been booked for 2 weekends at Atlantic City. AC Jokes. I get a fucking hotel room
in Jersey City
and shit like that in AC, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and then I've been booked. I'm doing Grizzly Pear. I'm doing all this shit. My mate reckons he can get me on the cellar for a Sunday show. I'm like, what the fuck? Whenever people, like, I call in those favors, you know, when people stay at mine, all that sort of stuff, when I get gigs, whatever, I call in those favors. A lot of people don't, you know what I mean?
So nothing's for free with you.
They do get stuck in their ways, you know what I mean? But it's like I call in them, and then it's good because you know what I mean.
Well, letting people stay. Where you let people stay? In your uncles, you mean?
No, but I am. That's the thing. Yeah. Thomas Green is there, you know what I mean? Like, my nan's put up so many comedians. My nan's put up comedians when I'm not being there. Jinx Yao, you know Jinx Yao. That Asian guy, he stayed at my nan's when I'm in Australia.
Can I just point out that
you know what I mean? She loves it.
I put up 2 comedians in my house. One used my dad's razor without asking, and the other one I caught in the morning rooting around the drawers in the porch. So it's not all good.
Wait, do you know these? I'm not letting anybody stay there. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not all good.
Pro Evo it. Right. I know who it is. Got a story on it.
He was rooting around the drawers. So no, that's telling you.
Same guy.
What was going on? What was going on around the drawers?
There was just a lot of, like, he opened... They're both male, obviously. He opened...
You're about to look at you piss yourself there.
Wouldn't be an episode if old Jim Allen hadn't dropped the bollock.
Right, so go on. So
you're now a Jim.
Yeah, here you go. I respect you now, finally. You're a Jim to me.
All that confidence, bit of water.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right, so you'd have a comic stay over.
Yeah.
Why the porch drawers? How did you find, like, if someone was looking around the drawers of my porch, you'd just be like, it's the porch.
I was in them. I heard rustling.
I'm looking for a spare key to Rob.
I'd expect a little nose.
I heard rustling in the morning.
What time?
Probably about 9.
Right.
Are they a double act?
No, this is two separate comedians, 2 separate occasions.
Burnt twice. Fully once.
Yeah.
Come on, I want to know. 9 o'clock.
And then I heard rustling, and then at the top of my stairs, I could...
Was anyone else in or just you?
No, just me. I could see him in the porch.
Yeah.
Opening the drawers and just, like, picking stuff up and going, and, like, picking up photos and going, turning them around and stuff, and then, like, just rummaging around. Not taking anything.
Just be nosy, though.
Yeah, which is, I find it worse.
It's weird, isn't it?
Because
I don't know.
If they'd have taken stuff, I'd be like, oh, fair play, they've actually done. I'd be like, what the fuck?
If he thinks you're asleep, he's just being a bit nosy, isn't he?
But come on.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
it's not creepy. It's creepy, not criminal. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was just a bit fucking weird. Like,
yes, I mean, but like, nice.
He's only having a nose, and he's just obviously a nosy bastard. I don't know. I don't think it's...
Using someone's drawers.
Using my dad's
He's not looking for his man's knickers, or is he? He's looking for, like... Oh,
I would look, but I'd also be yelling at the same
I'd be
time.
intrigued to know what people keep in the porch drawers.
I imagine like a tape measure or something.
I just
wouldn't be
imagine like
interested.
takeaway menus or something like that.
Maybe in my
Anything
head
you
I'd
get
go
for a
like I've got to
Christmas
check
cracker.
in there.
It's more the
for my
it's
own
more the
thing.
principle. I think.
Yeah.
If I go round someone's house,
nosy, innit?
I'm always like, do you mind if I? Do you mind if I? Do you mind
Yeah.
if I? Carte blanche for this guy. Rooting round like it was no fucker's business, and then the other one using my dad's razor, son's permission.
Lecky razor or
yeah,
hand.
Lecky,
Yeah, that
How do you know he used
ruthless
it?
though.
because my dad came in and went. Bear in mind, I didn't have a beard at the time,
Yeah.
and I've never gone down there. I've
Yeah.
never ventured down there.
You've never shaved down there?
No, because my friend said it itches and it's not worth it.
Yeah, but that's if you shave it all off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't,
but my
you've never
dad,
kept-
Trim it,
right.
my
trim
dad
it.
came in with clumps. Nutty professor. He came in with clumps,
Oh, rigor mortis.
and
left in the sink.
in the container of the hair thing.
Right.
So it like built up, and
So
he was
hadn't- you hadn't cleaned it off.
he was like, "Is this you?" And I went, "Come on, look
is
at
this,
me."
is this me?
No, it isn't. And then penny dropped, and he was like, "Oh, it's him."
So odd.
Are you still gigging now? Do I know them?
Nah, he's no. He's,
Wow.
he's well.
He may or
Oh.
may not still be gigging.
Is this the one you messaged me about the other
Yeah,
day?
yeah.
Which one's he, the shaver or the drawers?
Shaver.
That is odd, yeah.
Yeah.
The shaver thing I think's odd. The drawer thing I think he's probably thought, he's asleep.
No, but you're thinking
little
you're probably looking, but you're also speaking to him. You're like, oh, I'm
Do you
just
know
looking
what?
for this. Is it
Do you
an
know
idea?
what?
You know what I mean?
Like,
You'd let him know. You wouldn't do it on the side.
I'd just be like, listen, I'm nosing.
But I was
Mum,
I was
fucking know.
Exactly.
looking for about a minute or two, and then I walked downstairs to like break it up, and he went, "Oh, yeah, I'm going now."
See, the only thing I could think of, depending
when he
on
was
your
leaving?
lock, is he might be looking for a key to lock the door and post it through again. That's the only thing I'm thinking in his defence.
Or was the porch locked?
Yeah.
No, because I said beforehand.
Is it like a yeah where you shut and you shut, so therefore he wouldn't have needed to lock it if he was leaving? Because you might have thought you were in bed, I need to get off. I don't want to leave the door
okay,
open.
maybe I'll take that back.
He might have been looking
I just
for a
don't think
key.
the porch
I
straw-
don't know.
I don't think the
he's
porch
trying to rob someone on
straws
his way out. I
are
reckon.
that bad. I don't.
Yeah.
It was just the fact, like you
And also, if you got drawers on a porch, like, they're there to be rooted.
really though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think if someone's gonna put you up, you just go, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna just lie on the couch, go on my phone.
It's like some people have
And then
baskets, don't
just
they? Some people have,
leave.
like, baskets of, like, shoes.
Fair enough if you need to get a drink in the night and you might be going through the kitchen looking for the glass cupboard.
Yeah.
But what's in the porch?
I don't know, it could be anything. But it's just, it intrigued me that there's drawers
Some
in the
taxi
porch.
money that his dad left
I don't know
out
if I
from
feel
us.
good
Exactly.
mentioning. I feel I feel like I've been needing to get it off my chest, but
No,
I'm glad you have.
that would make me go.
I was a bit like,
Would it
come
bother
on.
you, someone rooting for your porch drawers?
I mean,
Dynamite.
If I used your
it's my
razor,
uncle's porch straws, but you wouldn't. What are you finding there? Just old
Exactly,
manuals and shit like
exactly.
that.
It's
Not
just
really, but I mean, I'd be
interesting.
like, that's weird. What are you doing? You know what I mean? I'd
Yeah,
roast
that's
you
me.
I've
for
What
it.
are you
nosing,
doing?
lad. I'm little nose.
And what have you been doing? What have you been doing whilst I didn't
Also-
see you in the
Yeah,
porch?
exactly.
You've
I
ended
probably
up in the
wouldn't.
porch.
That's the one. That's the
I
one.
wouldn't
Like,
rush to have him back. Yeah,
you've been
but,
nosing anywhere else.
if we also
Yeah.
go back and going back to the shaving thing, also spotted juice out the bottle.
And tell him what else he did.
drank out
What
the
do you
bottle.
mean? What do you mean you had the bottle?
Drank out the bottle.
Right, the
What do you mean you
the
had the bottle?
coffee shop.
Oh,
Yeah. This one's like, what?
Right,
Yeah.
go on, let's do. Do you have the bottle in what sense? Like straight from the bottle?
yeah.
There's the Tropicana.
You saw them.
See you
Yeah.
later.
Really? You watched them do it?
Open the thing. Oh, look at these penguins. I'll have them all.
But because I viewed them as
Entitled, mate.
because I viewed them as like, oh, they're sound them.
Oh,
fine, innit?
Yeah.
Also,
If you're straight from the car, me Tropicana or having all my penguins,
met them
Yeah,
at
that's disrespectful.
some bounced off you.
met them at a train station
Mm-hmm.
in Liverpool. I was
Yeah.
chatting to them in Starbucks. Midway through the conversation, they went, "Can you just stop right there? I'm just going to go to sleep." And then fell asleep for about 45 minutes.
Can
while I
you
was there
mind
on
my
phone?
Can you mind my stuff?
Can you mind
Can
my
you mind
stuff?
my guitar?
Can you mind
Wow,
my guitar
yeah.
whilst I have a sleep in this public place for 50 minutes?
Yeah.
What? Who are these fucking kids?
I can't. I'm no. I'm
Tell me
gonna
after
have
that.
to, yeah,
though.
yeah,
I'm-
yeah, I can't name
yeah.
them.
If I know,
Can't
I'm
name
messing
them.
the
I
shit out
name
of
them
them.
if you want.
No. Because
Nah,
It's shit house.
can't.
But-
They sound like Kim still fucking moaning at him and try and get him done or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, they've already been done, so they can't get them done.
Oh, good shit.
They've already been cancelled.
Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, you look at me. What do you see? A shell of a man. But
No, a sound guy.
That's
He took advantage of
there's a
there.
limit. Yeah,
That
there's a
is-
limit to where like
he's-
our
But you
even
knew
I
in
was
comedy,
like,
you don't know.
he sucked a piss.
Yeah.
And the fact that he said, "Why would he want to?" Why would he say? Wait, why would he want to have a sleep in a
Yeah.
public place? He's going back to yours anyway.
Because everything else he does is fucking odd, so why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But then I didn't know. I was like, oh, he just seems like an odd one.
Eccentric.
Yeah.
That is so weird. I'd just be like, listen, James, I'm fucking shattered.
Was he
Do you mind
coming
if
to
I
do
get my
hot
head down
water or
for an hour
something?
and yours?
No, another gig in Liverpool.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
so
just So just be.
Yeah.
It's not all.
Oh, no,
nice.
I'm the same, mate.
It's not all nice.
It's not
all nice.
fucking, if they don't give me a towel, I'll like I won't use the rubber towel. I'll use like the hand towel, or I'll just shake myself dry or something.
Just put
like
your
that,
clothes on
For
and let your
example,
clothes dry.
Yeah.
Like you guys, you wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna
to me.
try.
You wear a lot of dry fit sort of stuff though, so I suppose you could just get changed into your gym gear
Bing
again.
bang boom, exactly. Yeah.
That's like he dresses like somebody that needs to just get showered and just
Get
stick the
gone.
clothes back on.
Get up and go.
I'm ready to leave if the boyfriend
Look
comes
at me,
back.
I'm
you know what I mean? I'm good to
I'm
go.
100% cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the ironing board out. You're in no rush.
I need a towel and a hairdryer, mate.
He needs to be hanging stuff up before he gets in the shower.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can hang these. I'm going to
So you've got essentials and stuff. Like you've got like a sort of like a Bear Grylls bag.
So my bag, I have my hair stuff on the side, and then my cocoa butter, and I have my toothbrush and my hair pick in there ready to go, and that because I don't really stay, especially now. I'll do it more like I'll meet a girl, you know what I mean? So I've got a girl in like a lot of cities, so I just like sleep with them and then stay upstairs and that, yeah. So it's win-win, you know what I mean?
What not any bad experiences letting comics take your hands or nothing? No.
Nothing really.
Remember
no,
you let a female
nans.
comic the other month stay your uncle's while you weren't there,
Catherine Henson, yeah.
and that was like blew my mind.
Oh, I've known her for years though. But...
I was on a gig.
Ooh,
She's
girl,
like,
you nasty.
she's like,
yeah. That
she's like,
button's on my bag as well, yes.
She was like, oh, I'm just staying in Kyle's uncle's. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in Kyle's uncle's. While
I gigged
Kyle's
her
not there.
top secret one
And
time.
I was like, are you messing?
Well, that was I guess that was weird because I wasn't there, but I mean, she just didn't have anywhere. So I was like, if nothing comes up, then you can. You know
Something
what I mean?
comes up, you can have my camp bed.
So she literally, I think my cousin.
Yeah, she had to go and get keys.
Yeah, she went to meet him at the Scholar round the corner. She got the keys, bing bang boom, easy. She could have went on the night out with him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, she just doesn't feel safe.
for me uncle or
Well, no, I'm not saying anything bad about your uncle, but I was a girl, I'd be a bit like, oh, could be a bit unsafe.
yeah, but I wasn't there though.
Exactly.
Better than Airbnb, potentially.
We're on
It's
our
less
own.
safe home there, trust me.
You're on our own with your uncle and your cousin, just like.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just comedians. That's what you just got to get used to that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like.
I do get that, but it's
And she's one of the lads, she is, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't even think of her as a woman.
Can I ask you a question?
if you're watching Catherine.
When
If you're watching, if you're mid FIFA game, Catherine.
that click jaw does nothing for him.
when, and it's a when, not an if, when you meet LeBron James,
Yeah.
Ooh.
what happens then? Is the thrill of the chase more seductive than the actual?
Yeah, you're going to be like Tyson Fury, you're going to become 28 stone. Depressive.
Somewhere in between, like a murder suicide and just stopping the pod. Somewhere in between that.
Okay.
So ideally, if he's like, yo, you want to just be my boy, you can rebound me for the rest of my life. You got a quick comedy, I'm like, I'm quitting, boom. I'm just rebounding, you know what I mean?
You wouldn't call like the I've met LeBron James podcast?
Nah.
Right.
Yeah, why didn't you do that?
I mean, 'cause I barely do it now anyway, to be honest.
Right, okay.
Yeah. When I do the podcast, people don't listen, or when I do big ones, they're like, you can't just say whatever you want. You're like, well, you can. It's a podcast. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? But so
Are you worried that LeBron knows who you are and thinks you're a weirdo?
Nah.
Like, what if LeBron sees you in LA?
I think there's people that are worse. Than
For
him.
sure, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he's a Liverpool fan. I'm a
huge,
Liverpool fan. We both like basketball, obviously. He's a comedy fan.
Imagine if you didn't, like, if you
comedian, you know what I
hated
mean?
it. I hate playing every day, Kyle. It's shit.
Yeah, so
Hate playing basketball every day.
Yeah.
Some do, don't we? Some footballers hate playing football.
I'd be like, well, I'm glad
That's
you
so
didn't waste your
accosting.
gift.
Wayne Rooney said he'd never watch football.
Yeah.
Never watched it outside of like playing it.
Did he?
Yeah, because
Rooney?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
look at
stand
him.
by anything that you get to a certain level, you make successful.
I was watching
It's
stand-ups
boring.
and
That
Yeah,
can't
to
be
be
true
fair,
because
yeah.
he'd have to watch it. Like, he didn't have to manage Derby. He could have left.
Yeah, but I think
Like,
as
he
got-
wanted to
as
stay.
got
He was
older-
obviously a football fan.
As he got older, he loves football.
Yeah.
But while he was playing, he said because of it was so intense.
Well, he's
Same
not,
way
he's
with
not, he's not a true
OnlyFans
student
girls
of the
that we
game.
said
Like,
on the other
Ronaldo's
pod.
watching clips. He's a student of the game.
I
You know
don't
what I
think
mean? Like,
Ronaldo's watching clips.
maybe not now,
I
but he
think
would have been
Ronaldo's
back in the
watching
day.
Super Sunday. I think Ronaldo might watch clips of himself to see how he can improve.
Oh, he's
himself.
watching game footage, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not watching Super Sunday, nothing like that.
Oh, no.
That's what Rooney's trying to say. He'd never watch a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, if he says, Kyle, come with me, we're going to hang for a bit.
Yeah.
That's it for you.
I mean, that's it. I mean, obviously, I'm going to try and stay in touch and all that sort of
Is your
stuff.
dream
and
gig
all that sort of stuff.
to host like a LeBron James sort of
A Shaquille O'Neal All-Stars gig.
Boom.
or like a LeBron James?
That's the dream. I would cry with LeBron and pretend I wouldn't even know it was.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would go the opposite.
That would be the funniest. Nah.
I
mean, I'd
if I ever
eventually
see
cave, but I'd
If I ever see
get
Robbie
a few
Fowler,
riffs out
if
where
I
I
ever see
wouldn't
Robbie
know.
Fowler in a comedy club, it's going to get awkward fast.
Oh, yeah.
I should be like, I love you.
I'm related to him.
Yeah. What?
I'm related to Robbie Fowler.
How?
All my family are Fowlers. I'm just a Harmwell on my dad's side. He's like me fucking, I don't know what he is to me, but he's like me fucking uncle's like second cousin or whatever.
What's he
I
to
met him
you,
like
Rob?
a family
He's
do
your
ages ago.
uncle's second cousin.
Yeah. Because they're the same age.
What?
What's he to you?
God. He's everything to me. It's weird how much I still love him.
Really?
I find it weird in myself.
Because of his football or for his keen eye for real estate?
Even when he
Both?
came, came
Okay.
back the second time.
What?
When he came back the second time.
When he
you
came
were
back the second time, I was like, oh.
That was the sniff the second
Imagine
time,
your,
wasn't it?
imagine,
I love that.
imagine that letter to your dad that you wrote, right? And your dad writes back, "I'm sorry, James, I've loved you the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm really, I just the guilt stopped me coming back. But now you've wrote this letter. Can we get back in touch? I want to make up for all the lost time." That's what Father was like when he come back for me.
Right. Whereas I got the Wayne Rooney letter of like, I like it, but I'm
Did you
not.
write a
I'm
letter
not
to your dad?
Well,
We've had this in last time.
yeah.
He got
A
rejected.
comedian sort of persuaded
remember
me
it.
persuaded me
I
to.
wasn't listening.
Who found his dad?
It was a good read, was it?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll get to it. It's still next to his FHM magazine.
So what happened?
Wrote back 2 stars.
a comedian who met their dad after a
Convinced
while
him to get in touch with his dad.
Right.
and said it might be good for you. I did it.
You wrote a letter to him.
Not the same response.
Wait,
Well,
did you
to be
know?
fair,
Did you have an
it was
address
the
or
same
did you
response, just
like,
in the end.
Oh yeah.
So you sent a letter to him, and then he wrote back, or did
Email, sorry, email.
he emailed?
Letter
So you
sounds fancy.
you emailed him.
Yeah.
He emails back. How
Yep.
long did it take him to email?
To be fair,
How
next
did you
day,
find his email?
Mum still has it.
Next
Just
day.
in case. Yeah.
And what did it say?
It was just like.
Was it a Hotmail?
Yeah.
Nah, and that was
Yeah.
it.
No, he said.
I don't trust the Hotmails.
It'd be so funny if it was like email was just fucking
Something horrible to do, James.
Yeah. I hate your mum at
just
hotmail.com.
abandoned dad at hotmail.co.uk.
Go on, so what was
He's
it?
Fuck
attached
those orphans.
27 photos. Here's one of me every year that you've left.
Go on, so what did
James
his reply
Yahoo's
say?
that. He
Yeah,
He
who's
said-
your daddy?
yeah. He said.
Yeah, who's that?
He was.
Single Hotmail with no kids at a Hotmail.com.
Oh,
Go on,
Fine.
I can sense some riffing coming on.
yeah, it's fine to join in.
I get excited.
No, it's hard. It's fun, isn't it?
Keep forgetting to say this pod. We got your dad behind the cannon.
We've changed. We've got to episode 50 now.
Kyle's feeling he didn't know this before the
Go on, so what did your email say? Was it long?
It was, I had a few questions. I should clear a few things up.
Dear what?
Do you want to go
John.
in? Do you want
Not even-
to go into it at all? What you
I
asked
can
him?
do, yeah.
What did you ask him?
Fine.
Because I don't remember any of this.
we only briefly went into it.
It was just like, why'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye
Oh.
Joe. And then
Just sending in the lyrics. to Cotton Eye
lyrics
Joe.
to Rednecks.
Go on.
He said back, Will Young.
And I said,
I'm here. So please explain
Go on.
why you pray.
So you ask him, where did you go? Why did you go?
yeah. Did you ever take into account the fact that, you know,
Did you take my feelings into account?
yeah. And then the
Did you
final
have any feelings for me? Did you ask him that?
one was
He's telling a heartfelt story.
I know, but
You'll
let's
go-
take a photo.
You know,
yeah.
you could have done it at the end.
Yeah. I've
I want to get his tears in.
I've dissected your life here in an hour.
Go
I've
back
really
to him,
been
James.
so interested.
Yeah.
And if anything, I didn't want you to.
And you've seen an opportunity to get clout.
Yeah, well, just from my memory. Otherwise, I won't remember it either.
The wank bank.
Come on.
But his wank bank.
Why'd you go? Do you think of the damage you were doing to me?
Finally I went. Do you think there's any point in the future where you would maybe like to meet
And,
up?
when was this? How old were you?
It was
4 years ago?
2020, yeah. Just before
2 years.
lockdown,
Ah,
I think.
okay.
Before lockdown.
And he wrote back, nah.
And it said like
Did he write back a decent message, or was it like...
he answered everything, but
Well,
the reply in terms of meeting up was really elusive. So it was like, oh, I'm not sure about that, but if you're ready, you need to prepare to take me as I am, and for who I'm for, and like really.
Who I'm for?
Yeah, really
So,
weird.
What does that mean? Does that mean he's got other kids?
Pardon, sorry.
Does that mean he's got other kids?
Probably.
So go on. What was
wouldn't
his,
surprise me.
What was his reply then? Hi, if you want to meet up with me.
No, it wasn't like no, I don't want to. It was like it was a roundabout way of saying I'm not really interested. I'm just sort of saying it in a way that makes it seem like I am.
So do you want to give us more detail? Because I like detail. If it's fine if you don't want to, but I was interested in how you go.
This is like when you ask me how much I'm getting for gigs. But
I was like, we did the thing.
Are you all right talking about this, by the way?
we did the thing, right? Me and Woz met up just beforehand. Hi, mate. You all right? Yeah, how are you? How's your career going, Jay? Fucking hell, 2 minutes in.
Well, no, but we're walking up, and I want to save it all for the pod. But you know, like when Jamie Carragher's do, or like Gary Neville do them things on Sky Sports when they're sort of ambling around Anfield or Everton, it looked like that, like we were walking around, and we'd stop at the top of the road to say where we're going, and we'd be like, and just pause about talking about when I got it. It was quite funny, wasn't it?
You look at the pod game.
It'd be a good sketch. Yeah, but anyway, go on.
Yeah, it was like, if you want to meet up, you're best prepared to take me as I am or for who I'm for. But
like a gay novel.
Yeah, it was like if you can't realise that, then I don't see this happen. So it's like he sort of self-sabotaged it really by saying like,
I think what he's basically saying is, if we meet up, you can't be guilt tripping me.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go on. Let's let James speak.
And then I'm
just dissecting what I think. I'm trying to help you here. Was he?
Oh no, don't help me. Let James speak
because you're going to ask some more details.
Yeah, let James speak.
I'm trying to second guess what you're going to ask.
We know the podcast. Sometimes we get told we interrupt the guest.
Right.
But, to be fair, the 7th time I've been on this podcast, I thought there's more benefit of having me on. There's always another layer.
Yes.
The onion.
This is why we have you on, James.
I gigged with someone called Gary Onions. Anyway, I've been Gary Onions, and that's Charlotte. Anyway,
Kyle's made up funnies again.
That's like the oldest joke going.
That's my brow though, for sure.
Yeah, and I didn't reply, just ghosted it. I didn't reply to it. I just left
so
it.
it goes like,
how substantial were his answers to what you wanted them? Were they what you wanted? And like,
yeah,
did they give you the closure you needed?
In my defense, I think I could have been a bit lenient. I think I went a bit heavy on one, and then he like.
Oh, how heavy is it? Like,
I was like, did you not even why did you leave my mum like that? Did you not consider her like?
So was you asked about your mum, not you, sort of thing?
And me as well. I was like, did you not consider the fact that I grew up without? And to be fair, his reply was like, I didn't want to be a dad.
So there was a back and forth. Wasn't it?
Oh no, I sent questions, he answered, and then that was it. And then I didn't reply.
Better than an out of office or something. That was quick, Dad.
Yeah, he had his own watermark. He's just and everything.
Got all your Hotmail addresses are just out of office. Automatic response.
Have you? So do you feel you've got the closure you needed now?
Or? I do. Yeah, but at the same time, when there's still a part of me that's like, just do you want to see how I'm doing?
Right.
I always feel like there's that validation. It's like, do you want to maybe see?
Still, a party doesn't understand how he can't have any sort of.
Yeah, like.
Do you reckon he's saying?
Look at me.
I reckon he's seen some of your stand up easy. You reckon he has? Just off the off chance, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, right? I've got my wife doesn't know who her dad is, and she's got no interest whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I'd be Facebooking him every day just because I'm nosy. Just to be
if my dad was still alive and he'd left, I'd fucking destroy
the common
him
theme with most, I was speaking to,
I'd be tearing him so hard about like, you fucking pussy.
Oh, I wouldn't be tearing. I wouldn't be.
I would for sure. I'd be so fucking angry.
What are you up to?
I was speaking to Dean Amy about this. Is like the common thing with most people who meet up with the dad after a while is that like they talk about themselves in the hope that you will seem impressed by that.
Right.
So like, I think it would be like that, and I know people who've met. Dads, and all they do is just be like, yeah, I've got like my own business and I do all, and it's just like what?
Wait, the kid or the dad?
The dad that say all that, and then they don't take any interest in them.
Right.
And then it's like,
yeah, because they're trying to impress the kid.
Yeah.
And in reality, all the kid wants is like, I've always loved you. I'm sorry.
Exactly, which makes it worse. And
would you rock up with a fishing rod?
No, because
4 cans of chicken.
My partner's family, they sort of like taking me there. I'm gonna go fishing with them instead.
She got a new dad.
Yeah, I've got a stepdad.
No, it's his partner's family's on about.
They're going to take me fishing instead.
But you got a stepdad though?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, sick.
Yeah, so what you crying about, you pussy?
No, but I'm saying like that's baller, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got 2 dads, yeah.
I mean, I'm not
one of them's a piece of shit who left your ma, but the other one's sound, isn't it?
I'm not trying to make this a big thing of like, but that answer was a bit
weird.
What
would you do?
And the other one took the bullet.
What would you do?
I can get no respect.
What
What would you do? Got a beard?
Well, this is like I feel like I'm in an alternate, different universe because I feel like I'm gonna have to send this email in about 10 years.
And just sort of
draft.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm like, what's your dad
can you
say?
copy it? Can you copy and paste that email for me?
Yeah. I need to.
Kyle's like that. You know, I can't read. All right.
Did he say?
Send me that email. I'll
Dear
change
son, or-
I don't have enough bandwidth for the whole of Australia.
I would send the Austin Powers. Daddy wasn't there. Send that link.
You should send you send the video. I think.
Oh yeah, I would. I'd make him pay for it on Cameo.
There's Yao.
Hello.
Hey,
I'll send you a Cameo, but you gotta pay for it.
Yeah. Child number 137. Just.
What I want to know though, seriously.
Child 237 in Tunisia. I want to say.
Yeah.
Condoms are fit in that country. I don't know.
Just an influx of afros everywhere.
Yeah.
So you've given up the ghost now.
Yeah.
So you call your stepdad your dad, and you don't call him stepdad. You just call him dad.
Call him the D Daddy. Oh, yeah.
Puppy.
Call him Papa D.
That's sick. That.
Yeah.
Doesn't call him stepdad. He calls him stepped up dad.
Yeah. Nice. I like that.
That's it, isn't it? I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up.
I reckon if I was,
part of me is glad that part of me is glad that
you'd embarrass the fuck out.
That he'd left because we would never have met yet. I feel like your life might have been different.
Oh
you
yeah,
know
you
what I
wouldn't
mean?
be trying to be comedian.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but then would anyone with a single parent?
No, I think he would have been trying to be. He'd be an angry comedian if his dad's.
Oh yeah, you'd be like me and Watts. You'd be shouting on stage.
I still think I'm trying to feel like this is the thing. Like I know I talk about it a lot, and I think I get labelled with the like.
I want to just let you just speak about it, like. Just stream it, and then we can just sit here for 20 minutes and go, that was great.
You're going to do like a Louis Theroux.
Let him lie down on the couch.
Yeah. You're going to do like a Louis Theroux where you just...
What is it there? You like, yeah, stuck your head.
See,
like
I'm very comfortable with silence.
Yes.
So whilst you ruminate about what you're going to say next, I'll sit here and I'll love sitting in that silence.
You're going to do a Louis Theroux where you ask a question and I answer, and then you just go silent and I go, what do you want me to say? The fact that in 2004 I saw it, or something like that.
We got him.
I think I get a... I know there's probably a lot of people like, oh, James, you're the guy with no dad.
Right, come on, stop second guessing what people think about you. Tell us what you think.
There's no way nobody says that about you.
No,
you know, James Allen, his dad left over. Like, you mean the comedian?
It's a long journey. It's a long journey, but we get to the destination.
So when someone is James and go, hey, it's no Daddy Allen.
I know that. Especially being on this pod, and I've said it on other pods about this situation that like people know that now, but I don't want to be the know that. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think I've found.
Djokovic.
I've not.
Sorry.
No dad joke.
Sorry, I don't want to do this.
Because I roasted you about it.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's fair game.
I still feel like
no
I'm,
dad
like,
Djokovic.
trying to like you've got anger, both of you.
Yeah.
You've got
steady on
that
a big fetus.
Sorrow. I still think I'm trying to find that inner thing. You know, I feel like I can't carry on. When I'm 35, I can't keep going on. Well, hopefully I won't be doing stand-up by then. But I can't be going on stage and be going like, oh, hello everybody.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Hopefully you won't be doing stand-up by then. I have to stop
doing daddy issue jokes because.
Well, either will work or won't.
Can't have daddy issues at 30.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's your plan then?
For what?
If you're not doing stand up when you're 35, what's you want to transition to comedic?
I mean, that's 11 years away.
Let's leave that well alone.
Yeah, that's 11
before we all kill
away.
ourselves.
No, but I thought like once you're in comedy, you don't have a choice, innit? We're stuck with this.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels that way.
You mean I can quit?
I am.
Yeah.
Whatever. What the fuck?
It's weird, isn't it?
I'm in this now. I'm stuck.
It's weird.
I can't do anything else. I don't have any other skills.
It's a weird.
What was your degree in?
International business.
Which is what you do now, pretty much, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. I produce a show. I run a business internationally, I guess.
Mr. Worldwide.
International business.
Yeah.
Mr.
But
305.
I don't remember anything. I've realised the weirdest move in my mind. Like before I was 18, I don't remember anything. Even like early 20s,
That's
I'm
good
like,
for you.
I can't remember anything. Yeah.
See, if we had that, we probably wouldn't be. We'd all be fine.
Yeah. Like literally, like some guy was like, "Oh, remember this one? We fucking got arrested." And I was like, "Did we?" Like big stuff. I don't even remember either.
I was thinking more like the abandonment issues, but yeah. What's your story?
It's his turn.
No. We
didn't do him at all.
Yeah, exactly.
What can we do?
We've got all the water from that well.
We need to sit and let him just go.
It's only a 7th episode.
7?
When he gets to 10, that's when he'll really break down.
There's layers.
What's your story?
Can I have another beer?
Go on, get one up yourself.
Oh, nice one. Was that yours? I'm asking him.
What do you want to ask me, Kyle? Ask away.
I'm
I'll
good,
have a
thank you,
mojito,
mate.
please. I'll just bring them both. Fuck it. When you come back, I want to know your story.
Go on then.
H2O, baby.
Kyle's avoiding telling us any truths, isn't he?
Have we got the Patreon after this?
Yeah.
I'm in work tomorrow, though.
What are you doing?
Maybe we should rebrand as Monday Night Podcast.
That'll be
MMP.
Yeah,
That's
MMP.
the only thing we've liked so far is the name.
Yeah, I know, but
That's the only thing we like about that.
maybe we could have like another one, but like a Saturday shift, and then it's like
yeah.
a Monday night podcast.
Like
a
the
little
footy.
side half an hour one.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Hey, no, let's do it, and let's just ask the comedians that we had
Mate,
on.
we can't do more of this.
We'll have a side one. It's just the comedians that we had on anyway, and we just go, "Hey, what's your relationship like, your mum and dad?" And then that's it. So
More pardon.
Yeah, I gotta get off tomorrow.
So when's your dad die?
Knocking down a wall. What?
When's your dad die?
It's the anniversary of his death today. That's why I went to the cemetery. Shout out.
Is that
You said that
genuine?
like I knew you went to the cemetery.
I thought I told you in the car. Oh no, that was my other driver. That was Liam. To the first podcast. 18th he died. I want to say
I'm like, go down the fucking nick.
20. I'll try to keep it light.
Is it genuinely his anniversary?
Fell on a banana peel. $1 million baby to himself.
I don't know.
Really?
No, I can't.
Can't say, won't I?
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, 28 years today.
28
29.
years?
Yeah, it was free. It was
So
free.
you only 3?
It was 3 days. No, it was 3 days before me second birthday.
Oh.
I know.
Had your mark off the rails then?
Oh yeah, a little bit and all that. Like, yeah.
Oh, I'm
They were
sorry,
doing with me
man.
nan and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you got nan kid vibes, like
Oh yeah, for sure.
pure nan kid.
Yeah.
You're like with your man now.
Oh, I'm sad. I mean, she's fucking. We both annoy each other or whatever or something like that. Like we can only do like a few hours together. Well, she's the annoying one of the family. I'm the idiot of the family. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like everybody roasts me. Like all my uncles don't think I'm funny. You know what I mean? They think I'm an idiot and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean? That sort of vibe because they saw me once, like when I first started, and they think I'm still the fucking same. You know how
Do
that
you
is. You know
think
what I
you
mean?
can
Like,
think a relative that's younger than you that does stand up is funny?
Well, I have this thing as well of like.
Yeah, if they're funny.
no, but my cousin comes
Yeah,
all the
but-
time as well, and I watch him in the crowd. He's dying, and I'll get off, and he's like, "Oh, that was all right," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's just our
There's-
family. We just roast each
But
other."
no,
to
I think
the
it
grief."
crosses over nationwide. I think there's an air of like, oh well, you're not as funny as your uncle Frank or whatever.
Oh yeah, everyone was. You know,
Yeah.
you
Fuck
did.
that guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck them.
I've got one for you. All that stuff.
Oh, I mean, they respect what I do because you know what I mean. I'm not like I'm not asking them for money. You know what I mean. I live with my uncle, whatever. But I said I'll fucking pay your rent, lad. But he doesn't, so he can just lord it over me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
So
that.
that's-
like,
But then you ask
exactly.
someone there.
Like tomorrow, he'll wake me up.
What?
He's like, "Oh, you got to help me knock down this fucking house."
Oh
Shit like that.
God, you've got that looming over you tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that. That's
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah.
Oh no, 9 to 5. But
Help me put this
it's
fence panel in.
it's all right because the
Fuck
guy that I work with, he used to be in.
fucking leave me.
I don't do
fucking
manual
alone.
labour.
He used to be in jail for killing the pedos. He's got some sick stories.
Hang on. You don't
How
do
long has he been
manual
in jail
labour.
killing people?
The guy that I work with.
What's his name?
I can't say.
He's killed 6 pedos. Did you say?
No, he's been in jail for killing pedos.
He's in jail. He's a pedo.
Killing
No,
killer.
he killed one
Pedos.
pedo, sorry. Yeah.
Can you tell us a story about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to get more info out of him, but you can't, I'm trying to dance with it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to ask, but he doesn't know that I know. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'll be like,
you're going, I'll tell you what, if I ever call anyone nonsense, fucking kill him.
literally. We were in the car. I said, "Oh, look at her over there." He was like, "Oh, she's 14."
Maybe he
I
just
said,
has
"Just
loads of
checking,
fun
lad.
with you."
Just checking."
Maybe he just has a
And
little
then I'll
fun
just be
with you
like,
about
"What
it.
do you think about
So
Prince Sandra?"
maybe,
randomly.
maybe even Freddie Quinn's again. Maybe your uncle's Freddie Quinn, yeah, and it's not true at
Maybe,
all.
no, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Because another person told me as well. Yeah.
Like a Truman Show
Um,
type thing.
And the other one, he's like an ex-gangster. So that whenever I don't want to work, I just stop and ask him a question. He tells me like a long story. It's sick. So I barely do nothing.
I love that. I would just ask him straight, me.
I love the fact that to get out of manual labour, you ask you to tell him about
comparing
it.
it. Comparing the construction site.
literally.
Wow, but show what you do, man.
And I'm with my cousin, so I'm making.
So we got bricks? Oh, man.
I literally just say I'm there for morale. I just rock up. I'm like, I'm here for morale, boys. What do we need? I make a cup of teas, and then he'd tell me. He used to say, "Oh, pass me that." I'd be like, "Just point to it, because you don't know what I don't know what it is." He'd be like the chisel or whatever or something. Like that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm just there chilling. Like,
You don't do manual labour?
No, not
Did
really.
you have that policy?
Sort of. Well, from since day one, really.
So what
Have
happened?
you got an angry dad, though, haven't you?
He's not that angry.
You told us on his podcast he's similar to mine.
Told you this.
You told us on his podcast.
But I get that some people have come up to me and they've told me something that's true, but
You
like,
don't
really,
know
it's
me.
like, who's told you that?
You,
Spies have you got any?
Because you tell people that
Oh,
you used to shout at you in the footy because you were shit.
Oh, yes.
So I imagine he shouts at you when you're not doing DIY.
He shouted at me when the goal fell on me and everything.
Why the goal fall on you?
I was... Before I was...
Dad pushed it on.
Before I was of age to play, me and the other
Of age.
dad's kids would play on the other
Below
goal.
the age of
But it was
consent for soccer.
It was like a tennis I got, so it was not massive, but big enough.
Yeah.
And I jumped up to save, but my finger got caught in the top of the net. And as I came down, I brought it down and it landed on my shoulder.
I don't think you'd be heavy enough, but fair enough.
Oh, I was a fat kid.
You almost fucking
yeah.
Gerald Green's yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But no, just I also as well I punctured my tire on in a car park in Leeds doing a gig, and then I couldn't change the tire, and then the comedian had to change the tire. And stuff, so I've not got it in me to like. I think one day we'll
you can
click.
change your tire.
I can't change the tire.
You can.
I feel like if you had the tools, you just.
I've got I've got all the gear, but no idea.
You can't. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, but you can. You just won't.
And I'm
you'd
talking.
figure it out, wouldn't you?
And I'm talking
I think
basic stuff.
I'd have to be there for
I had to
months.
change his last one.
I'd have to be there for a while before I went,
yeah.
I've got to do this now. I'll try and rope a passerby into doing it.
Yeah.
This is
Look
going to
at
become
really
the
shit.
Trottomobile before I get another wheel on this. Is that what you're
I'd
saying?
be like you. I'd be like, do you mind if it's all right if you can just do this, or I just sit there and watch?
Yeah.
Have you got like this? Don't know, mate.
Yeah.
Leave it to you.
Yeah. And then get annoyed if they're taking too long.
Yeah. Got an opening in half an hour, mate. Come on.
So, which comedian did you tie for you?
The same one that
Oh, really?
rooted in that was the favour. Yeah.
Oh, he owed you one because of that?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that
then it doesn't
changes
matter
it.
then.
That changes it now. He's probably
That
looking for a
changes
bit
it.
of remuneration. He's thinking that
So what come first? The
the
sleep?
tire or the porch?
Yeah.
The age-old question in comedy. What came first, the tire or the porch?
Backs or cash. The tyre for first.
And then,
Okay, yeah.
And then did he mess you like the next day, or did he wait a bit, or what?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, remember when I helped you with that tire?"
Yeah.
Remember
Big
yesterday
bang
when I
boom.
helped you with the tire?
Yeah.
Staying at your house.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, but yeah, I've just not got it. I can paint and I can.
Paint by numbers.
Oh, I'm not great at labour, and I hate it. But I mean, I just don't have a choice.
I just can't like.
Yeah.
It's either that or.
Well, that's the worst. When you know you're getting paid at the
Why
end of the
can't
day,
you- why
it's
can't
not
you
too
do what you
bad.
want?
But when you know you're just doing graph for nothing,
Yeah.
you're like,
Why can't you live with your nan?
she's getting a bit. When my granddad died, now she doesn't want. I'm coming in too late and stuff like that and shit. Yeah. And I'm in a good spot there. I'm right next to South Parkway, so I got Manchester, all that, boom, and all that. Me and my cousins are like good mates. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's 21. He smokes weed and all that. So
He's got his own bed. 21, he's got his own bed.
no, he's got a double, the bastard.
Doesn't he share me, you know?
Nah, but I mean, even like the last three nights. Last three
nights.
nights I've been passed out on the couch anyway, you know what I mean? Like watching Sopranos with the joints, you know what I mean? Like my
Smoking
life.
in the house?
No. I was smoking the chill factor, the garage outside.
You've got a garage. What, like
It's called
a
chill.
shed?
I just
or
call
a
it the
garage?
chill factor.
Shed.
Got a chill there.
You got the chill factor.
Yeah, you know, like the skiing club.
Oh.
Like my life is exactly what you think it is.
I know.
Like I'm not asked because I'm like
That's what upsets me.
I wake up whenever I want. I pass out on the couch. Wake up at 5 a.m. Natural light. Oh, I just got to bed again.
Chill factor.
I had some fucking comedian sending me nudes this morning to have a wank. You know what I mean? From
What?
London,
Jesus
you know what I mean?
She
Christ.
was a comic, or someone was forwarding
She
you
was,
nudes?
yeah.
Oh, right. So it was
Yeah.
a female comic
Yeah,
sending you
yeah.
nudes of herself. Right. Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
So.
Did you ask for them, or were they unsolicited?
That was the thing. It was out of nowhere. She was just like, I thought we were
What
like
do you think of this?
trying to do some stuff, but then she's like, yo, it's hot. And then she's like, I'm like, oh,
She's been going a while, or
What?
she's been going a while, or she knew?
No, I only fucked her like shit
She's
once
new.
because I know they fit
You
out.
take-
Yeah.
you
No,
take
she's
her-
been going a while, but she's awful.
Oh, Kyle
She's
C.
been going a while. No, she's been going a while, but
I'll
she's
get you
awful.
on in the chill factor.
She's been going a while, but she's awful. I think. I don't know. She's been like,
This is what you want on a Monday out was.
Yeah.
She knows me.
Like,
She's
you know
known
what,
me
yeah.
forever or whatever, but
Any Monday, you name it.
Yeah.
I'm a very
Kyle
sexual
Legacy,
being.
K.
I am. Very sexual being.
Kind of like a CK.
I have a wank in the morning, I love a night.
Yeah, that sounds what I do.
Mm.
Well, no, man. Mid-morning and mid-afternoon.
Bi-monthly.
Every day for show.
Show, baby.
A show.
For sure. Callum Oakley turned that into a drinking game.
Yeah, every time you say it.
Whenever I say for show on stage, you can drink. You be baby lad, trust me.
We were on Tuesday. We were
that
saying
your
it to
tick?
each other, weren't we?
Yeah.
Every time you...
The mild one. when he got had off by Tom Keegan, we just like.
Are you
having
going to
a fair
roast
chat.
anyone again? Do you feel like now you're 2 losses on the bounce? You feel like...
I'll take anybody right
he can
now.
come
What do you
back.
want?
He'll come back.
What are you on about? Of course. I mean,
True champion.
that's all it
Scared
is.
of
You
no
know what I
one.
mean?
'Cause
Exactly.
me and Kyle have got this...
LeBron's 4 and 6.
Me and Kyle...
I'm 6 and 2.
Not seen that Michael Jordan quote. I've missed 7,000 free throws. It's precisely why I succeed.
Damn right.
That's Kyle Legacy.
Yeah.
K,
You
You
that
definitely
one.
whitened that up a bit. Precisely why I said it. I don't think he said that. Quite frankly. I think he said that's why I'm fucking Black Jesus or something like that. But.
Me and
Yeah,
Kyle...
well, Jordan done all his off the court. This is Kyle.
Oh, I got a roast. I've got Aiden Taco
Right.
Jones in the
Jordan
roast
6
battle.
for
and
6
that's-
in the finals.
I took
Is he?
that personally.
Has he ever flunked something?
I did take that
on a
roast.
big stage.
Jordan.
Yeah.
6 for 6 on a big stage, baby.
So
He's
he's
never
never,
flunked anything,
ballsed
did he?
up a big thing.
Gambling.
Apart from Scott
Yeah.
Pippen.
Being a good dad.
Yeah. The Charlotte Hornets.
Being an owner. So he's known as the Michael Jordan of bad owners. Because he's the worst,
Yeah, you
the best
can't- you
bad
can't-
owner.
Why is he a bad owner?
Just draft picks. They just, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
really,
GM's,
honest,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's not his. Or
Well, he is.
No, that's him.
He
He's
is.
the
That is
GM,
him, yeah.
He's
Is he?
everything. He's the owner of the GM. Normally, you'd have like a
Oh.
president of
Yeah.
basketball operations. Why would you? Michael Jordan, you might as well do it all.
Oh, that is bad, though.
Yeah. Oh, and then it
Omnipotent.
goes from Michael
Standard,
Jordan to
though,
head
like-
coach, doesn't it? He's
Talented.
basketball operations, everything, isn't
Yeah.
he?
He's
Yeah.
tried you one-on-one
Talent
yet?
can't see talent.
Well, this is the thing. Me and Kyle are going to do a thing where
It's called Battle of the Whites.
I want in this.
I want to challenge him. My dream is...
I
to-
want in.
So I'd love to do like...
He does.
That's cool. Well, the more the merrier. I'd love to do something like
So we're gonna have to throw in a hot dog
comics
contest.
or comics American football. I think would be great if we could ever
Yeah,
get around to it.
Comics
But-
American
Even Dale.
football.
Yeah.
To be
Hey,
honest,
there's
if I
loads.
was so
My
stoned,
God.
I'd probably
It was.
beat you.
There's loads of us.
I know there's loads of years, but
Comics
to
American
actually
foot-
watch it,
That'd be great.
So we got.
no
we got
one know what the fuck
Receive-
it is they're doing.
Receiving a snap off Mike
I know.
Bubbins. I couldn't think of anything better.
we got the 100 meters.
Love you, Mike.
Course
Yeah,
you
love you,
know.
Mike
What's
Bubbins.
We got
100
100
Yeah,
meters
the other
sprint.
fucking
That's 200 metres.
No, we're saying
No,
for me and
oh,
him
no,
as well.
so it's like-
You-
no,
we
but
can
I-
give
No,
you-
I want in, but I've told you it's got to be sport. It's got to be proper. None of this.
Well, this one we
none of
agreed
this
on.
track and
Oh,
field.
No,
we-
yes,
we-
Sam, I'm the same.
None of this track and
I
field. There's
said
got to be. There's
I'm
got to be
challenging
some sort
Kyle.
of ball
I
involved.
said to Kyle, I said like rugby penalties.
Yeah, all day.
Tennis.
3-point shootout, wasn't
Free-
it?
yeah.
No, 1-on-1, wasn't it? I think 'cause we
One-on-one,
both played
yeah.
basketball.
Tennis.
One
Yeah,
on
well, I'm
one.
involved now. So let's
We
just
know
make
we
it
have to
horse.
have the sprint, don't we? It was
make it
one.
horse.
We needed one field.
No track or
If
field.
we're doing field, maybe do javelin or
No
something.
track. No, I want no ball sports only.
So it was the 1-on-one, so the
Table te-
shooting, it was the
table
kicking,
tennis.
it was table tennis, it was pool,
Darts,
it was darts, it was bowling.
Bowling.
It was best of 7 anyway, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
seven things and best of 7.
Yeah.
I want in.
I think you can. Yeah.
Let's do it.
You're starting a podcast. Or was that not out?
I love it that when you've had enough,
Yeah.
you just derail it yourself. I
No,
love that.
it's because before he gets roped into it, he's like, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
love
not getting
that.
involved in any competition because I won't win. I'll be angry about
You
it because I
didn't-
know deep down I should have and could have won.
Mass-
I'll fuck up on the day somehow.
If it was drinking, you'd fucking win. If it was just
No,
like
I'm a terrible drinker.
you love
Oh.
a bevy though, don't you?
Oh, yeah, but
I love the beverages we do. Good drink.
If it was, if
What's
it,
this? Actually, can we?
if it was the comedy version of The Price is Right, and someone went, "How much are they getting for opening Sheffield?" You go, 150 quid. Boom.
I'd have a go at catchphrase, but then I get
Yeah.
a panic. I reckon
I'm
I'm
good at
all right.
catchphrase.
I'm all right when I'm off the. But like when I'm, if it's a real game, I think I could
Guess
go
the
to
fee.
shit.
Yeah.
You'd be good at guess the
fee.
Pressure.
Yeah. Tuesday Sheffield open mic closing. Whoa, 80 quid.
Who's the last actor to do it? 80 quid.
Let's play. Is it doubleable?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything's double if you really want it.
But yeah, we're gonna do it, aren't we?
Is
Gonna.
it double?
the battle of the whites
Yeah.
a little bit, and then
I mean,
the name's locked in.
I want in.
We
I
just
want
gotta
in.
figure it out.
I want
You
in.
down?
You could
Yeah.
do the prices cards
We'll do
like
it.
with double, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Like Bromsgrove. And then
Yeah.
the
We
next
could
one.
smash him. That's the thing.
Penzance.
Yeah.
No, we might have to. It might have to be because some of them we could smash out in a day. We got a
Yeah,
time. We
yeah.
do the pool. We do the bowling. We do the darts. We do
Darts,
the. You
yeah.
know what I mean? That's
All in
easy.
one
innit?
venue.
Yeah.
Lots of pins.
And what do we win? What's the wager?
Well, that's it. I
Likes.
want to throw money in because I love a gamble.
Likes.
I'm a big
Content.
gambler. You know what I mean? But
You're not a big
I like
gambler.
forfeits. What do you mean?
Because you gamble like £2.50 at a time, don't you?
That's the thing. That's the ones I post.
Oh.
If I posted the actual ones, my fucking nan and my uncle all be fucking over me and shit like that.
Where's me rent?
Bullshit. I know.
I think there's some stuff in there you'll see me and you'll be like,
Just a
wow,
dining
I didn't
room,
know you'd
don't
be good at this.
Yeah.
Like what?
We're
Consider-
doing
like, let's take for
best
example,
mime.
I've played football with you.
I did mime, you know. It was compulsory. It was,
Yeah,
it was a compulsory
of course
module.
you did, yeah.
Compulsory module on my
Your
course.
dad does mime now.
Should have said magician, but it's alright.
Uh,
Because a mime, he would be there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was miming that email.
It's a riff. It's a riff with an act out.
okay, next stop, Liverpool Mime Street.
Right. So.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. What are you going to surprise us at?
Darts, maybe.
I don't know.
Pool.
Look at me.
Oh, pool, I've got you. Don't even worry about that.
You got a pool, yeah?
For sure, baby.
For sure.
It was something mad like rugby kicks. Rugby kicks.
No.
I don't even know anything about that
James,
sport. I
I'll
don't
play
know.
football with you.
Yeah, but Rob, what you've got to realise is no one's coming at me. It'll just be a stationary kick.
Yeah, but you'd have me and Kyle just standing next to you.
Oh,
while you
how do-
run
yeah.
the kick going.
That's fine.
How do we do kick?
No,
How do we
like
do
from
football? What's
converted
that?
in a cone.
right.
Conversion. So it'd be placed on a kicking
And you go
tee.
wide.
You put it on a tee.
Yeah. Or
No, I'm saying no.
or best of
between the
5 or
sticks.
something like that.
No, but for football, I'm saying, how do we do it for football?
penalty shootout or something.
But who's in goal? We're just taking.
Just rotate it.
Oh no, you could just have like numbers on the thing,
James,
like
come
1,
on.
2, 3, 4, and 5. And you know what I mean?
Hey,
I
for
think
them, yeah.
this is the thing, Rob. God, my goal in comedy is also to be financially viable, but also to impress you. I think. I think.
That ain't gonna happen. Son. Not the way the world's going now.
The clock's ticking. You got to retire at 35. Remember?
I think there'll be something, and I don't want you to go. Oh fucking hell, James, that was great. All I want is a little, like Goodwill Hunting.
I'm not.
It's not your fault.
Right.
It's not your fault.
That's not a respect thing.
To be honest, I do not think you're an athlete at all. Like,
Do you
so
not
I'm
reckon?
going to be surprised for sure. I feel like we will be
So we're
surprised.
doing best of 7. So
Yeah.
we've got pool, darts. You want to do
Bowling.
rugby conversions?
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to do American football one. You want to do rugby?
Oh, what's American football? Oh, that someone have to hold it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but you can just buy the.
Oh,
The
can you?
tee.
Okay, I'll do that then. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got. The,
Oh, we
so
get that sports
got conversions.
Yeah.
You want to do penalty shootout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We got to
thing
do a
is-
basketball. We can do it. We can do
For-
one-on-one, and we can do a
for-
3-point
for-
shootout. Yeah.
Yeah.
For penalty shootout, you'd need the same goalie. So you need someone to be in goal for all,
Okay.
all
Yeah.
of us.
We'll get it.
Oh,
We'll
we
get
can
it.
just get. I'll just get my cousin or whatever. Yeah.
No, family. No.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Need a third party.
He hates me.
I don't care. I don't
Outside source,
care. He loves your nan. You don't know. She
like
wants-
Riegler or
that's
someone,
true.
or
we get Dean or something maybe.
Yeah, we'll get someone. Bowling was the other
I'll
one.
go. And
yeah.
go.
I was just about to say he sat right here, but I'm like, he's not going to rock up, is he? For sure.
I'll go and go. I'll be good at stopping penalties.
All right, here we go. Okay, now we're cooking here.
So we've got bowling, pool, penalty shootout, conversions,
Darts.
darts,
Basketball, 3-point shoots.
basketball, horse. Are we playing horse?
Horse
are we?
might be a good, better one actually. To be fair, you don't want it, do you?
No, because I mean, I've got
Can't
my
shoot,
whole
can he?
stop at this shot.
Can't shoot, can
I'm
he?
straight.
No,
Streaky
I'd
me.
say free
Like
throws. I'd
bacon,
say
mate.
free throws, shoot
All right,
10,
then
and then
free
your
throws.
percentage
Yeah,
of free
Free
throws.
throws out of
Riff
5.
Kings can't shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got and then what's the
One
last
more
One
was at shuffleboard.
then?
Well, if it was the sprint, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Table tennis.
Yeah, but how you play threes at
Oh,
table
true.
tennis?
Yeah.
Pigeon toss.
Pigeon toss.
Pigeon toss. Yeah.
What's that?
Jingles, did you call it?
A pigeon
Oh,
toss.
jingles.
Pitch.
The
toss.
coins.
Oh, so
coins
we
for the
said
wall.
pigeon toss.
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
That's very Michael Jordan. Actually, we might have to put that in. That's very
What
last
about like
dance.
I don't
actually.
know?
That was when I was watching that going. Me and Michael Jordan like the same.
Drive.
I also gamble and love competition.
I got kicked out of youth club for running a jingles ring.
Driving range. Who's got the longest drive?
Oh, that's great. Actually,
That's
I like
easy.
that.
I'm gonna do that. I can drive for like
We'll figure this out. Yeah.
250 yards.
But then we got to figure out: do we want forfeit
How
or
long
we
have I
want
got
prize?
to put on mass?
Are we doing air or are we doing
Yards. Distance carried.
distance carried?
Yeah.
So once it's the full kind on.
When's your next spot of hot water? Paid.
Paid
Every
last
once.
week September. Also,
How about we do it before that? And
Unless he's
And-
give you a number out to Binty.
When's it? Sorry.
Last week of
6
September
months off,
is the
yeah.
next booked one booked.
So
in,
whoever
you know.
wins, if you win, whatever, you keep it and we'll give you something else. But if you lose, you call, if one of us wins, last minute you call, be like, oh, I can't do it, but Kyle's on the way, James is on the way, boom.
No, because if Rob says James, they're not going to put me on.
Binty won't have
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They're not going to put
Imagine.
What, we're going to say, oh, by the way, Binty, if I lose this, Kyle's
No, we don't
doing
tell
me
him that.
spot.
We don't
Like,
tell him that. We
both
just tell
you
him
can
right
fuck
then,
off.
right then and there, boom.
No.
You
Because
know what I mean?
Are you kidding me?
how much is it?
I mean,
Well,
what you got to lose?
how much would you
The
get?
show's going to run better.
Depends on the show.
The show will be better.
let's say you do 3 shows and get 600 quid. That's a lot for gambling on a riff.
Yeah, and it's at least double.
Oh, yeah. No.
I don't know.
I'll gamble whatever you want because
No, because I still
now
want
the sports in name.
let's have a realm of sensibility. Because I've bet on things before and lost.
I'll shave my head. No, I won't.
Yes.
No, no.
I'll grow mine out for 6 weeks.
And what would that mean?
Proper horseshoe like George off.
Nah, because you'll just write a joke about it and crush you piece of shit. You'd be like, fuck, I'm one of the
That's
lost
sound.
Kemp brothers or some shit like that.
I'd have to do anything then.
What? Ross Kemp on Wangs.
I don't have to do anything then.
It's got to be a better angle
Just
than
you
that,
blowing.
hasn't
Dude.
it? Oh, yeah.
I think we got something here.
Boss Kemp.
What do you think? Was what should be a forfeit?
What if you lose?
If one of us, whoever loses, is the loser doing a forfeit?
Well, it's the 2 losers, isn't it, that are forfeiting, yeah.
So both of them are doing it.
So it's got to be 2 of them that benefits that one person.
Just a decent amount of money.
I'm up for gambling. Like.
I bet whatever's a
It's
decent.
basically first to win free games. I know what free
It's
games.
just
No,
money,
it's
innit?
best of
Money's
4,
money's the
But it's
one.
not though, is it? Because you 2 could win 2 and I could win 3.
Yeah.
Money.
So-
Oh, so there is going to be a winner, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is
As long as it's odd to be a
Chunk of
winner.
Money.
Yeah.
Money, that's the only one. Because the rest of it's all just. Oh, I don't know what shaving. No.
How about whoever the 2 losers have to switch with my life, so you have to stay at
Oh, 'cause
my
I've got a
uncle's
child.
in a single bed.
Yeah.
I'll
For how
stay at
long?
yours or whatever.
I want to save up
Just
for a
for
mortgage.
one night, you have to live the Kyle Legacy life.
No, because that's
You
ridiculous.
got to wake
Yeah.
up and you got to
Come on,
eat.
let's be real
You got
now.
to put bacon in
Do you
between
think my wife's
2
gonna agree
ends
to
of a
that?
loaf, between 2 crusts.
My wife's going to agree to you staying at ours for a night.
More chance of your wife agreed to that than Binty letting
I
into
don't
your
know
spot.
then.
You've got to walk around the house going, for shell, baby, for shell.
No, I just reckon a good chunk of money that will severely impact.
What are we
the
talking
Blues'
though?
life.
Because come on, I'm not.
I mean, 50 quid, the minimum, obviously, innit?
Yeah.
50 quid seems like something that people would pay up.
Yeah, 150.
Wouldn't be chasing someone for it.
Yeah, or maybe like
150 is like what minimum opening on the Pro Forum?
I'm whatever you want to do. I told you.
yeah. I mean, I'm confident anyway.
I know the free
None of
Name,
it's
man.
like
So.
you've got to fucking
Well, I'm winning-
your pubes
I'm winning the
off or
penalty.
anything
I'm winning the
like
penalty
Yeah.
shootout.
Eat a
That's
pube
only because you're
pizza.
the only one with pubes.
Eat a pube pizza like on Dirty
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to eat your
You're
own
the only
shit.
one with pubes, though.
You've got to eat your own shit.
One eyebrow.
No, come on.
Shave
You're the only
pubes,
one
put it on a
pubes.
pepperoni pizza,
Really?
and the 2 of them got to share that pizza.
You've not got any down there?
No.
The whole pizza.
Yeah,
I'm not like
Old 12
Vitas,
inch.
but I keep it trim.
Oh, okay.
12-inch full of pubes
Like
for the
stubble.
losers.
Pubes,
not.
like stubble.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
There's more here than there is there.
What? I never. Whoa.
Yeah.
Is
Is it that crazy, really? I mean,
must
I leave a little bit there, but
You
I
must have
shave
a-
my balls
You must have a
completely.
crazy bush, you.
Yeah, man. It's like the Outback.
Come on, old 80s.
Carl did a gig in there.
What about a tattoo?
Voicing his
Oh,
balls.
no.
Tattoo off the-
No, I've got no tattoos, so.
Right, yeah, so.
Straight edge.
Have you got no tattoos?
Nah, good Christian
Little,
skin,
little
lad.
tattoo off the Ian.
That is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
What do you mean?
Saying white loser.
I have been talked out of like 3 of them by the tattoo
I
artist.
just
so,
can't believe that you haven't got them.
Yeah.
I'm that is
I
stunning.
Do you have some?
No. But
Well, then
look at
why are
me.
you shocked? Then why?
Oh, fuck off.
I
Look at me.
think a tattoo off the Ian.
I
Shite
look
white.
like I'm like a 50-year-old going around Rome on a tour of the Vatican. Whereas you look like somebody who's
You
got-
look like you've got
you look
orthopedics
like
in
you
right
should be
now,
having-
for sure.
You look like you should be having tattoos. I can't believe it. I thought you'd have
Yeah.
like something somewhere, like on your ribs or something. That's
No,
weird.
You
that.
do need a tattoo, like no regrets.
No regrets.
If
No
No
regrets.
regrets.
It's
Just above, just there.
I said, read it, bitch.
Yeah, it was
You
meant to
better
be no
swallow.
regrets, but
That's what I think. Little tattoo. We get to pick. We'll confirm a size.
I don't know if I can do that.
2 centimetres by 2 centimetres.
And
Something
you
like
get
that.
to choose, definitely not now.
Yeah, no, but
Because I'm getting a SWAT sticker here,
Oh
obviously.
no,
aren't I, or
only
something?
confirm size and only where you can
But
decide
for
where it
both
goes.
losers, though, well, surely it's got to be one person.
No.
2 teardrops.
A Mike Tyson tribal face thing.
I met a midget in Sydney, Australia, with the Mike Tyson tattoo.
Really?
It was
Wow.
sick. He was like, "Are you just getting a photo with me because I'm a midget?" I'm like, "As if lad, who gives a shit about that?" It's the Mike Tyson tattoo. Sick.
Well, it was though, wasn't it?
I mean, obviously as well. Like, that's why I
Buy
held him.
midgets, can't you, for stag do's?
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that's
Weird,
the
innit?
great. Yeah.
I think it's the grading.
Benidorm 2019.
What,
we
for
did
the
it.
stag do?
We did it. We
That's what it is.
rented one for my uncle's mate. And
Benidorm, do you literally live over there?
yeah, literally. And this motherfucker, I think
Hang
I've
round.
told you
When is your
this story
Benidorm?
before. Halfway,
I'm not going-
not
I'm
even
not
halfway
going-
through,
no,
after walking from the first bar, we met him, he's Sam, whatever, you know what I mean? 'Cause he just comes out with a bevy, he handcuffed to the
Yeah.
guy, whatever. Halfway through, he walking, then he's like, I've got
That's
cramp.
the bet.
I got cramp. I was stretching this fucking
That's-
midget's
Do a
leg
gig
out
with
like
a
that.
midget chain.
No,
to-
no, that's the
Doing that.
that's
And then we let him go because
That's
he
the
had
forfeit.
cramp. You're like, oh,
I was
whatever.
gonna say,
That's the
I could
forfeit.
be arsed, I don't
We
know.
go out in the ale. We go out in the ale for the day, and the 2 losers have to be
know what I'm gonna
handcuffed
say.
and feet cuffed to each other.
Me and him.
To a midget?
Well, no, the losers, no, just to each other. The 2 losers
Yeah, I'll do
are
that.
connected to each other.
Yeah.
I
Handcuffed,
mean,
feet
that's
cuffed.
nothing, yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
And 200
You say it's
quid.
not on because
Yeah.
you're just riffing.
You say it's
You're-
nothing when one of us needs the toilet.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, I just want to see this next to each other.
And 200 quid.
I already know.
Or do a
one.
Callum Oakley where he tells you the toilet's over there and you end up walking into the fucking kitchen. Imagine that.
The 2 years. Yeah, then you got to feel the
That
both
is
of
funny.
yous.
I'll actually, yeah, I like that. All right, that sounds.
Sweet, right? That's nailed in. Let's call it a pod. Jim, where are they finding you?
Uh,
Obviously,
Chain to Kyle Legacy.
Jim, where are they finding you? Obviously, not your dad, but
yeah,
anyone
lost
else?
lost in my emails.
Tell us,
Lost in the
Ju-
spam.
Lost in spam.
tell us about the screwdrivers you
Sorry,
got on
lad, I went
sale.
straight to me junk.
You can find me.
Tell us how much
You
MDMF
came
is.
from me junk and you went back to me junk. Sorry, man.
You can find me at James Allen 27 on all platforms, and you can find me in the coming months doing my own pod, jumping on the pod game.
Oh, nice. What's it going to be?
Just when they think they could pull out, they pull me back in.
You fucked it.
Just when they thought
Nobody's doing enough Marlon Brando impressions for pods.
Every time I try and get out, they pull me back
they
in.
pulled me into the circle again.
What's
Do
your
that
pod?
again, please. I like that. Just when they think they. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Just
Every
when
time
I
I try and
think,
get out.
just when I think they could pull me out, I get trapped back in.
Sounds like Dr. Nick.
No, it sounds like Count from fucking
Today's pod is brought to you by.
One subscriber.
You're going to be spelling with the fishes. I can't do accents.
Yeah, you can't.
We'll have more
Um,
Patreons and subscribers. So
No.
Come on,
I don't-
what is it going to be?
It's going to be called a Trip Down Memory Lane. He's looking at
Oh, I like the sound of that.
all the embarrassing Facebook memories that
Oh, I like
I,
that.
every
yeah.
day. Probably going to get a guest on just to analyse them, figure out why I was like that.
You've been promoting this for a few years
Yeah,
now, haven't
yeah.
you?
Yeah, a couple of months. I just want to see if there's any. I just
okay.
want. I'm dipping my toes and see if there's any interest.
Nibbles.
And then
I think it
then
sounds
will.
good because your status is like, always funny.
Yeah, well, I think so. Right, so cheers. So yeah, I'm in now. I'm in the Mafia pod math.
Boom.
Legacy.
well,
Where are you finding you?
Legacy, panda. At my uncle's place. We don't
On a
bother
camp
going
bed.
upstairs.
If you
No,
knock,
it's a full single.
if you
It's on
knock,
wheels, though.
If you
It's on
knock, you
wheels.
can't ask for Kyle.
Don't,
You just gotta
don't
say,
you fucking
is
knock.
he-
I'd say, yeah. Just scream through the letterbox. And
I mean, that's so funny that they don't open the blinds with the TV license.
oh, no. I can't get my mail
That's
set there.
great.
He's like, he owes so many people money. We got the dodgy gas.
Like,
we got
I would
all that sort of
rather
stuff,
pay
you
the
know what I
TV
mean?
license and have the blinds over that and
yeah.
pay for the natural light.
It's
I
the
go like,
first thing I did in my uni flat. Made sure everyone paid.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet you were a hoot.
There were 13. We were 13. I could hear the Bake Off jingle, and I ran downstairs and went, "Pay up."
fucking hell.
Fuck off.
Hey, I will pay for it myself, and you can pay me a fifth each. But
Jesus.
That's so
Pay
fun.
up
I've never
now.
paid for a TV
Really?
license in
You
my
made
life.
them pay TV
because I
license?
got paranoid that because we got letters through anyway, and I was like, oh, I
Of
can't have
course,
that on me.
that's what they do.
Yeah,
Can't have
something
that on
old.
me.
And what? Should laugh at them.
Even now, nobody watches TV anyway, so not even after.
So go on, what were you saying before? You
You never paid
Um,
TV license?
where we
single
from?
bed, living room.
Fuck the
I think I
BBC.
covered it all.
What's
Yeah,
your
where can we find
handles
you on
and
social
shit?
media?
LeBron James a comedy, or sometimes on I go for a swim at the Garston Baths. Thursday, Fridays between 3 to 5 if you want to
Fuck
come
your
in.
hair up.
And well, no, just breaststroke.
Right.
With the
Yeah,
grannies.
that's it exactly. And then I get in the
Blended in.
pool.
Oh, we should do
Look at that granny, and then whoa, when he comes out,
We should do a swimming one.
Could do. Have to be.
some things need to be
Yeah.
left sacred, James.
With fucking shallow Al over here. No bombs.
I'm boss at swimming. I'm lightning, but over short distance. I'm a solid swimmer, like Shamu.
That's fine. Like Shamu. He swam round the tank. He didn't even move. What are you on about?
Yeah, he had dreams though, didn't he?
He did.
When he polted that rock, that like Free Willy. Right, let's call it a pod. Come on,
Right,
sound to the
okay.
Patreon.
Sounds to the Patreon, please. Best of luck to you all.